Hello, everyone. We are live, joined this week by Jim, Roy, Andy, and maybe one or two more people dropping on at some point. So, yeah, we'll just we might as well just get straight on cracking on. There's not going to be any tiptoes talk this week. Okay, we've tiptoes out. That's been done, unless anyone else watched it, and then we've got no.
No, not yet.
You missed that last week, Roy and Andy. That was something. Have you seen it, Andy? I'd imagine with all your stuff there. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. You know, I've heard about. I heard about it years ago. But I've just seen some images of Gary Oldman in that film, and it's made me go no.
It's just one of those films you've just got to see to believe.
Yeah.
It's just a mad film.
Something
I
happened to
do
your
want
screen,
to
Ollie.
check it out at some point, just because it does look hilarious and what I've heard.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, something happened to your screen, Ollie.
Of my hair? Can you see me?
We can hear you,
Yeah.
and I see like a little sliver of a screen, but it's unless it's
You
just
can't-
mine.
Can anyone else not see me?
I can see it.
Yeah, you're just in landscape instead of whatever.
Yeah.
portrait.
That's
Yeah.
weird. Whatever. I can hear you, so it's all good.
Oh, that's
You
all
don't just don't flip me off this time, though.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll start off with what I've been watching, and then we'll go around with everyone because I always forget if I don't go first because I've got a shit memory.
And he's the young one.
I know I'm the young one, yeah, and I've got terrible memory. So I'll do cinema first. I saw Fantastic Four on Thursday. That was actually pretty good. Did quite enjoy that one. It's very different. It's like because it was one that when I went and watched the trailer, I had no interest in it at all. It just didn't interest me. But so I kind of went in not like in the best of minds of hopes for it. But yeah, I thought that it was really good. I like the setting. I think it's they don't really say when it's set. I think it's like the 60s or 70s.
Well, isn't it like an alternate youth or alternate Earth or something
Or
like that? Like
it could even be that. Yeah,
I
it could
think
even be
it's like part of the multiverse.
Yeah,
that Marvel's been doing for the last 5
I
years.
will say that post-credit scene was a complete cop-out though. If anyone's seen it go around, it pissed me off. It's just like there's a tease and then there's a tease, and that just was a tease that absolutely pissed me off. But
What
the
was
rest
the tease for?
for Doomsday, next Avengers film,
Yeah,
basically.
they
but
always
it's
tease the next film.
But it was like one of those teasers, like you just needed that little bit more. And I'm guessing, Andy, have you seen it yet?
Yeah.
Just for a slight head turn would have done a bit more for me. Just a slight head turn.
Yeah. It wasn't enough, was it? It was. Just,
It wasn't enough. You just didn't, or a line of dialogue and no like reveal. There had to be a little bit more to like get people a bit more. Oh, not what we got, which was a bit disappointing.
Yeah, I agree.
Well,
But
if your biggest bitch about the movie is the post-credits scene,
well,
then it must
exactly.
be pretty good, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, the rest of the film was really good. Yeah, it is definitely by far the best Fantastic Four film we've had.
Well,
Which isn't a high bar. That's not a high bar to pass, but yeah.
Is that the one with the female Silver Surfer in?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah. She's
who's
all right.
a woman? Who's a woman? And people are flipping out about it, calling it woke.
Oh yes.
No, that's canon from the comic books.
The comics, yeah.
There's two versions of the Silver Surfer, so
yeah.
I had to set somebody straight the other day on that shit because they came on my show and started screaming about it, and I was like, "Nope, you're wrong, pal." You know, and then he didn't say shit after that. So
yeah, always the way.
See? Knowledge is power.
Yeah, exactly. And then on Saturday, I had nothing to do, and there was this film. I think it came out in the States a few months ago. It's a film called Zero. It had a very, very limited release because it's only had a small release over here. It's basically about two Americans in Dakar in Senegal, and they wake up and they've got like this bomb strapped to them. And they
Wow.
don't know why, and they get a phone call from this mysterious man who's voiced by Willem Dafoe, and he basically gives them 5 missions that they've got to complete to set themselves free. And I think they've got like 9 hours to do it in before the bomb goes off. It's a mad film. Lots of action,
That
quite
sounds
some
great.
funny bits in. Oh, it's really good. Hour and 20 minutes, and it flies by. Really,
Zero?
really good. Really surprised me.
Zero with a Z.
Zero is called. I think Well Go USA released it over there.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I hadn't. I was just looking to see what was on at the cinema, and I just watched like 20 seconds of the trailer and thought, I'm sold, I'm in. And I was the only one in there, probably because nobody probably even knew it existed.
No.
It was great. So much so that the woman came in that worked at the cinema when I got in there. I think you're in the wrong screen, she said. There's no film in it for another 2 hours. I said, I just bought my fucking ticket. Are you sure you're at the right venue? She said. It's like, yes. Oh, okay then. I just like, you work here. How do you not know what's going on? So, but
I
yeah,
worked at
that
a
was,
cinema. I never knew what was going on.
well, yeah. But that was a gem of a film, so I'd recommend that one if you can get hold of it. It'd probably be out on physical over there now, Jim, to be honest.
Yeah, I just wrote it down. Thank you. I've never heard of
I
it.
think it came out around April over there. So, yeah.
Never heard of it.
No. Just one of those gems, I would say.
Cool.
And then yesterday I had the absolute treat of going to see the Goonies for its 40th anniversary release, and call me a Goonie because I love it.
You're not a fan, Jim?
Actually, I loved the Goonies back in the day when I was a kid. Well, I wasn't really a kid. I was 18 when that movie came out, but I enjoyed it. But as the years have gone by, I enjoy it less because there's a lot of screaming kids in that movie, and after a while, it gets a
I
little
noticed
much.
that. I did notice that. Sean Astin specifically.
I mean,
was
they're
getting on
all
my
just
nerves.
talking over each other and screaming a lot. And I mean, after a while, it's like, oh my god, I was rooting for the Fratellis after a while, you know.
It was really busy though. I was shocked how busy the screen. We were queuing to get in to the screening because I
Dude.
thought there would only be a few people in there, but it was pretty busy. But yeah, it's another one to tick off my list to say that I've seen it theatrically.
The Goonies is beloved. That's one of those generational movies for a certain segment. That was their movie as a kid, and then they passed it on to their kids.
Yeah.
I wasn't one of those people. I was always more of a Gremlins person than a Goonies person. They came out within a year of each other. So
well, and there's reference in the Goonies to the Gremlins.
Yes.
Like the direct reference.
Yep.
So
like that time you were talking about the little monsters that multiply in water. Yep.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's just that opening bit. The piece of music. It's called Fratelli Chase. One of I just love it. It's because it's just iconic. Just watching that opening scene with the chase.
They've used that music in trailers for the last 30 years. You know, that in Aliens, because the theme from Aliens is the same thing. You know, for like 15 years you couldn't see an action trailer without that Aliens dun 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 dun. You know, that build up theme. You know.
Yeah. But so another one. I've got quite a few coming up. I'm seeing Batman Begins and The Dark Knight in a few weeks.
Nice.
I'm seeing Sense and Sensibility in a few weeks. Never seen that one before.
Yeah.
I'll take Roy with me to see that one.
I'm all right.
Take Stuart to go see that one.
Yeah, but Stuart would be in his.
I'm sure.
Stuart would be drooling because it's Emma Thompson.
He loves those movies.
I know.
They're great for putting me to sleep, and I'm not saying they're bad. They're just not my cup of tea.
They're not usually my sort of thing, but I thought I'd give it a go. I mean,
hey, you might love it.
You
might love it. So,
and I've got Jumanji in September. The original one's showing. I think it must be 30 years. I think must be, but
something like that.
Yeah, but I miss. I missed The Dark Knight Rises. I missed Spinal Tap, the first one, and Jaws, and Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire because I'm away, which sucks. I wanted to see all of them at the cinema. but they'll come around again, I'd imagine, at some point, another 10 years. But yeah, so those were all my cinema ones, and then I've seen 2 physically since I did my weekly watches. I watched one called Being Flynn, which I just got the other day, which is Robert De Niro and Paul Dano. And Robert De Niro basically plays this. Well, he starts the film narrating, and he narrates himself as one of the greatest authors that ever lived, with the best American authors. But then he says that no one's ever heard of, because he never published his book. And it's more about his son and the fact that he never had a relationship with his son. You got Julianne Moore, who plays his mum. I'll watch anything with Julianne Moore, and I think she's terrific. But yeah, really good, little indie drama type thing. I thought Robert De Niro was really good. Paul Dano was as well. And it was directed by Paul Weitz, is it? I think he did About a Boy.
Yeah. And
he's done a few other stuff as well. But yeah, I'd recommend that one. That's a nice little easy watch. And then the one which I have the controversial opinion of, I watched The Ghost, Polanski film, and I think it's his best film. Shoot me.
Don't know it.
Film.
It was incredible. It was just that ending as well, because you just damn. But it's so good. Just the way it plays out, and the cast is just spot on. I think it's I truly think it's his best film. I think what he did with that film is just magic.
It's one of his best, but I haven't seen his early films that they hold in high esteem, like Cul-de-sac and Repulsion.
Yeah, I've not seen any of that. I've only seen obviously the big ones like Rosemary's Baby and Chinatown, which, don't get me wrong, Chinatown, masterpiece. Just for me, I just loved the way that the Ghost played out a lot more. Just really good.
I've been trying to watch it for months.
I only just picked it up in the charity shop the other day. So
I've never heard of it.
Over there, it's called The Ghost Writer.
Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a good film.
That is a good movie. That's a very good movie.
Yeah, great cast as well. Even Eli Wallach's in it.
Yeah,
when he popped up in it, I was like, great. Oh wow. That must have been his last film, because I think he died not long after that came out.
Yeah. No, but Eli Wallach stole every movie he was ever in.
He was only in it for I think 2 minutes, but he was brilliant in it.
That's what I'm saying. He steals every movie he was ever in.
Yeah.
He was the same with The Deep. He just played Tuco again.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't steal that movie though. That was Jacqueline Bisset's Wet T-shirt, because
let's just say
that had a very strong impression on 11-year-old Jim.
But yeah, so that's what I've watched so far this week. Jim, do you want to go next?
Yeah, I didn't really watch much this week because I've been busy doing other things, but I did watch Dangerous Animals, which I don't know.
Oh, I've heard the shark one.
That or heard of that?
Yeah, the shark one. I've not seen it.
The premise of that movie is brilliant, because it's a serial killer whose weapon of choice is sharks.
Wow.
And it's not scary, but it's good, and it proved something to me that I didn't think was possible. Jai Courtney could actually be a good actor, because he's phenomenal as the killer. He's just great. I posted a 30-second little clip on my channel, and it's hilarious. This dog's barking at him, and he just goes off on this dog. It's just, I had to stop and rewind it 3 times. I was laughing so hard. So yeah, that's one. And then the newest pickup to this week, I picked up Final Destination Bloodlines, which again, I don't know if anybody has seen that, or if you're even a fan of the series, but to me, this one is the best one since the second. It's a lot of fun, and there's some great kills. Yeah, there you go. Nice. I like that steelbook. A lot of kills, and unlike the other movies, it's the only one that I can think of that doesn't have a single asshole character in it. Every character in that movie is likable. In every one of those other movies, there's at least one character that, for whatever reason, is a dick. You know, every one of them. And in this one, every character is nice. So there's that. This isn't a recent watch, but I did want to bring it up real quickly. I mentioned it last week when the guy said that he'd seen the Canon doc, the Electric Boogaloo doc, and enjoyed it and wanted to know about anything else. And I mentioned 1982. This is it. This is what it looks like. And you said that you were interested in it, Ollie, so I wanted to make sure that you saw what the actual physical. So I don't know if you have an all-region player or not, but it's MVD.
I do, yeah.
MVD here in the States.
I'll have to try and import that, yeah.
But
I looked at Electric Boogaloo, but I couldn't find that on YouTube. I went straight after the stream last week. It didn't. I looked, tried typing all sorts in, but it just didn't come up on YouTube.
Okay, if I can find it, I'll send you the link.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's so much fun.
Really want to watch it. Yeah. But
and that's all. I got.
That's all. Cool. Roy, do you want to go next?
I will. Yes. I've only watched a couple of things since I've done the weekly watches, and both of them you guys are probably very familiar with. The first one, a rewatch.
Oh, yes.
It's the ultimate treasure hunting film, in my opinion. Cage is at his peak. Diane Kruger's lovely. Sean Bean, and he survives.
You think you would think in a film like that he would get it just because of the way that it ends, and then he doesn't, and you're like, what? Is this real? Is this like an alternate ending?
When they're clambering about 2 miles underneath the floor and then rickety stairs and stuff.
Yeah.
You think he's going to cop it, don't you? But no, he survives. You got Christopher Plummer. Who played his dad again?
John Voight.
Yeah, it was Christopher Plummer. John Voight, that's it. Yeah, Christopher Plummer plays his grandfather. Yeah.
And even the guy who played like the assistant, I can't think of the actor's name now. He was pretty good at it as well.
He popped up in the crappy TV series. Justin Bartha, is it? I think.
Something like
he's
that.
The guy from The Hangover.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, he's in The Hangover. Yeah,
pretty good. Yeah, so I don't know, everybody's seen it, but good Sunday afternoon watch yesterday.
The sequel one-ups it because it adds Helen Mirren to an already great cast.
Yeah, she's in it, isn't she? I might watch that again.
And Ed Harris.
He's in that as well, isn't he?
Yeah. They really need to do a third.
It's been heralded for years, isn't it? And rumoured, but I don't think it'll happen. Cage is getting too old for it now to be running around doing it, and I wouldn't want to see anybody else, I don't think.
No, yeah.
So I watched that, and now, first time I've ever watched this, and it might surprise you. My Coen's brothers, I've got big holes in their library, so I stuck that on this afternoon. Miller's Crossing.
Oh yeah, is it any good? I've never seen that one.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's good.
Gabrielle Byrne in it is. It's very, very, very complicated. You need to think about it. There's double crossings, triple crossings, quadruple crossings, and they're talking about all these different characters. You know, typical gangster names. Somebody the Hat, and he's in for it next. And you have to sit and really concentrate on it because there's a lot going on. But it's so good, and the amount of times Gabrielle Byrne gets punched in this film, everybody just keeps smacking the poor fella.
There's your drinking game.
Yeah. Is it set during Prohibition?
It is,
yeah.
It's sort of playing off the Irish mob against the Italian mob sort of thing.
Right. Oh, cool. I think that's out of print now, isn't it, the Blu-ray?
I don't know, to be honest.
I'll have to look for it.
A lot of the Coen's Brothers stuff is, so...
Barton Fink is, I think.
The set that I've got, that's getting more and more expensive, but and Albert Finney is badass in this. I mean, he must have been getting on when he played this, but he plays the Irish mob boss, and he's just great. They try in one of the scenes, these guys try and come in his house and kill him, and no way, man, he just hails retribution on them. Yeah, really, really good film.
John Turturro.
I know you're a Coen Brothers fan, Ollie. I really recommend you give that one a watch.
I'll have to check that out. Yeah.
John Turturro is
John Turturro. Yeah.
Don't shoot me! I'm sorry.
And Steve Buscemi's in it for a while. He's just been Steve Buscemi.
Yep, pretty much.
I still think they had one of the best directorial debuts ever. Blood Simple's
awesome.
Incredible film, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it
I've set to watch. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's so good. Awesome. Yeah.
You see how young
you like your noirs,
McDormand is in that. It's like, holy shit. I mean, she's really young in that movie.
Yeah.
I'll stick that one on next.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yep.
Have you seen? I guess you've seen Fargo and The Big Lebowski.
Yes, I've seen those two.
Yeah, because if you hadn't, those were the two that I'd say you have to watch next. Because
they're
like my favourites of his. Yeah. Andy, do you want to go next?
Yeah, sure. I do apologise because I have watched a fair bit. I watched 15 movies this weekend.
Oh wow,
15, yeah.
Another marathon.
Yeah.
Do you get fed on a drip or something?
He just do you know what 15 movies he watched this weekend? It was the same film. It was just Shrek on repeat.
Yeah.
Somebody.
It came on when I was in the car on the way home from work today, and I immediately just thought of you.
I feel bad because obviously the singer passed away, and I don't hate the band, but I just hate that song. It's just
if I ever get Andy on my show when I'm gonna publicize it on Instagram, I'm definitely gonna put that song on.
I think it was a miracle because the 15 movies I watched, that song didn't appear in any of them.
Wow.
It was a good weekend.
Yeah. But yeah, kicking off with Fantastic Four. I loved it. Thought it was great. I agree with you, Ollie. The tease it wasn't good enough. It wasn't long enough.
Yeah.
I get it. I get what they're going for. I get what they're setting up, but I needed more. After that, I watched Happy Gilmore 2. I actually quite enjoyed it, to be honest.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah.
I know a lot of people are really really disliking it, and I get it. It's not an amazing film, but I was entertained. I enjoyed it. It's not as good as the first, but
that ending's emotional, isn't it, as well? Like I actually got a bit
that
emotional
really
at the end.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah. The soundtrack to it was great. I just kind of like golf movies in general. There's just something about them. I watched the Materialists. That new movie with Pedro Pascal and Chris Evans and
Celine Song film.
Yeah, I thought that was okay. It started off really good, really strong dialogue, but it kind of sort of went off on a tangent for me a little bit. Dangerous Animals as well was another one I managed to catch. Completely agree with you, Jim. Jai Courtney had so much charisma in that film, which was a breath of fresh air. But yeah, you're just watching this guy completely get off filming people being eaten by sharks is like
it's singing Baby Shark.
Like, yeah, it was good. It was good. I did enjoy it.
Really was.
Yeah. Saturday night I watched 2 video nasties from the band section 1 list. So I watched a movie called Bloody Moon. I watched that with Sam and Nige. That was a good slasher movie.
Never heard of that one.
The characters in it were very annoying, but that's the poster for it.
No, I never seen that one.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. Some of the acting was god awful, but it was one of those so bad you could still get entertainment from it.
Yeah.
I also watched a movie called The Ghastly Ones, but it's also the other title it has is called Blood Rights. That's kind of like a slasher movie from the 60s, which for a movie from the 60s, I could see why that was banned because the gore in it is very realistic. It has people getting chopped up with like meat cleavers and stuff, and it's nasty.
Nice.
But my God, the movie was 71 minutes. It felt like 71 days watching it. It just dragged. Wow. It was torture in parts. I watched a movie with Andrew Dice Clay called The Adventures of Ford Fairlane.
You're going to say I hated it, and I loved it.
You know what? For a plot that was all over the place, I loved how that movie looked.
Yeah,
I just loved how 90s it was.
Yeah, it's a stupid, horrible movie. I will not defend it. I won't defend it, but I love it. For some reason, I love it.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun for what it was. It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't bad either.
Right.
I watched the 70s version of The Black Hole as well for the first time.
Nice.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah, but again, I got nostalgic love for that because I saw that as a kid in the theater. Have a
I watched Newsies for the first time as well. Like I'd never seen that before. Christian Bale. I watched a movie called the name of the movie is a bit weird, but it's called Shag.
Shag.
With, Shag. Bridget Fonda and Phoebe Cates.
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoyed it. It was a good period, sort of coming of age drama, which I enjoyed. I watched a movie called the Slammin' Salmon. I don't know if anyone's heard of that.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed
Broken
that.
Lizard, right?
Yeah, I thought it was Broken Lizard, yeah.
Michael Clark Duncan is the owner of this restaurant. Yeah, really good fun. I watched a weird movie with is it Anna Farrell, the smiley face. I don't know if anyone's seen that.
Nope,
it's like she starts off at the start of this movie and she eats cakes which have narcotics in, and she's just stoned for the entire movie. That's the poster for it.
No, I never heard of it.
But,
my kind of movie.
It was nuts. And then the last two I watched were two like real sort of gritty 80s movies. One's called 3:15, The Moment of Truth.
Yep. Seen it.
Really good. Adam Baldwin. Really good.
Out. That is a short movie, man.
Yeah. Short movie, but really good.
Yes.
Really gritty, really dark, sort of high school movie with drug dealers, and Adam Baldwin does something that they don't like, and they like set out revenge, like, we're gonna kill you. Yep. And he's like, he's not really scared, but he should be.
Excuse me.
And the other one I watched was called I, the Jury. I don't know.
Oh, Armand Desante.
Yeah. That was good. Really good. Sort of like a Taxi Driver, Dirty Harry vibe to it. Real gritty, but it gets a bit rude in places, but yeah, I did enjoy it. And I rewatched Bloodlines as well, because I was like, I might as well check the 4K out for that, and I have a really fun time with that movie. That has one of the best, if not the best, kill out of the entire series.
MRI?
MRI, yeah.
Yeah. But the piano, no spoilers, but the piano gag, the way that pays off, probably got the best response out of me in the entire film. I literally was like, yes!
Yeah. I was the person that dies from that piano. I've never been so happy.
Exactly. It's so
and
good.
I couldn't be. Yeah. It was I feel wrong. Wrong inside,
exactly.
But,
I even put that on Instagram, and again, no spoilers. I won't actually say what I said, but it's like, I just laughed my ass off after seeing blah, blah, blah. And then ... What kind of a person does that make me? Because
yeah, but that's it. Sorry it was so many, but
some nice stuff there. We have Stacy in the chat. Hello, Stacy.
Stacy.
Sai's here. Hello, Sai.
Oh, Sai.
Sai says Fantastic Four was set in Earth 828, and it's supposed to be in the mid-60s. Right.
Yeah, I thought it was an alternate Earth of some kind.
Yeah. Spectre's here. Hello, Spectre. Ethan, guys, in the battle between Superman and Fantastic Four, I preferred Fantastic Four. Nicholas Hoult was great as Lex Luthor, but the story to Superman was not for me. I don't really know. I've not really had enough time. But I need to give both of them a rewatch to start with before I fully decide which one I prefer, because I've really enjoyed both of them. I don't know how you feel, Andy.
Oh, Fantastic Four easily for me was the better movie. I probably had maybe a little bit of issues with both movies, but I had more issues with Superman.
Right, yeah.
But I just loved Galactus in that movie.
Yeah.
I thought Galactus was on point and really terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really should have swapped the post-credit scenes around for Fantastic Four, in my opinion. Do you think they should have recast Kang since they had built that up for so long and saved RDJ as Doom for the future? I never really bought into Kang. I never really bought into him as being a big bad. It's not just the way he was portrayed. Yeah,
Ant-Man beat him. I mean, that's all you need to know.
He never felt like a threat.
No.
At all. And if you don't feel like a threat, like Thanos felt like a threat, and he was just teased a little bit more each time until he became the threat. Kang just didn't feel like that. He just felt like a wasted character. I think they did the character wrong, and I think they cast the character wrong. But I don't know if it would be better than what we're going to get. I mean, they basically just a backup plan, aren't they? Because they've had to go this way, but it could pay off. I don't know. Any of you guys got thoughts on that one?
I don't really care.
No.
At this point,
I've not seen any of them, so.
Yeah, fair enough. The Pianist is my favourite Polanski film. Good shout. Yeah, that is a good film. Solid film, yeah. That's for Electric Boogaloo. What's for Electric Boogaloo? Oh, he tried to send a link through, I think, but it's not come through. Yeah, if you don't mind, if someone could give it to me, the link, because I will definitely be giving that a watch soon if I can get hold of it.
Spectre. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Giz is here. Hello, Giz.
Hello, Giz.
Sai says, my independent cinema is having a Halloween all-nighter. I think Sam did this last year, didn't he, Roy? I think.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah. They're screening Fright Night and An American Werewolf in London. I'm finally going to watch two of my favourite horrors on the big screen. Yeah, I'd love to see An American Werewolf in London on the big screen. I've not seen Fright Night yet, but I'll get around to it at some point.
Did I ever tell you my American Werewolf story?
I think you did.
Have a drink, Roy.
Was it
1981? Okay, I was 14 years old, and my best friend's mom took me and him to a shitty second-run theater for an afternoon matinee double feature.
Yeah,
An American Werewolf in London and Halloween 2, and the price of the ticket was 75 cents.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good times.
Can't beat that.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You're getting wound up now, Andy. I won't say it because Jim's already done it. So
I'm sorry, Andy.
We're just going to get people in the comments just carrying out the whole song, just putting lines from the lyrics in the song until it's complete, trying to get us to sing it.
Oh my word.
Sai said, I went to see Ford Fairlane at the cinema when it was originally released. I was the only one in the screening. I absolutely love it. Yes, I've never seen it, but it's wonderful.
I saw the drive-in on a double feature with Die Hard 2.
Oh, wow.
And both movies are directed by Rennie Harlan.
Yeah,
they came out within a week of each other.
Yep. Yeah. I want to check it out. It's one of those cult films, isn't it now?
It's a bad movie. I mean, it is a bad movie, but for whatever reason, it just makes me laugh. And I've never recommended it.
Yeah.
It just makes me laugh. It's one of those movies.
Yeah.
It's like Hudson Hawk, okay?
I just picked that up. Yeah,
Hudson Hawk is a bad movie, but I love it for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I do.
It's Bruce Willis. I know that I'm going to have fun with it, even though it's probably going to be shit.
Oh, it's shit.
It's only a fiver as well, Ollie.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can't go wrong. I got some corkers. I got a crazy Gary Busey title as well. Can't wait. I've never seen any of his films before, where he's the star. And I've looked at the cover sold me. He's just stood there holding two machine guns like that in a tank top.
It wanted something.
Go ahead, Roy. I'm sorry.
I was saying, what was it? Wanted, Dead or Alive, something like that.
That's Rutger Hauer.
Oh yeah.
And Gene Simmons is the bad guy from Kiss. No, try to find a movie called Hider in the House.
That's a great film.
That film's amazing.
Crazy Gary Busey is awesome in it. He is nuts. He's great.
I had it on VHS.
I think it's called Eye of the Tiger, the one I picked up.
That's it,
okay. Eye of the Tiger is fun.
Yeah.
It's not good. Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah.
Hydra in the House is brilliant, though.
Yeah, it's great.
House is great.
Mimi Rogers.
And Crispin Glover's dad's like the neighbour.
Yeah.
It used to be on Amazon Prime. I don't know whether it still is.
Have to have a look at that one. We've got Jordan here. Hello, Jordan.
Hello, Jordan.
Yeah, you're well. Just seen F4. Really good film. Still think Thunderbolts is my favourite comic book film of the year, though, but all solid. Yeah, I really enjoyed Thunderbolts. I thought that was. Yeah, I don't know. It was my favourite comic book film of the year, but I think now Superman and Fantastic Four probably have just taken it for me.
Yeah, I haven't seen those two yet, so.
Yeah.
But I definitely like Thunderbolts more than the Captain America movie.
Yeah.
By far. And that movie wasn't horrible.
Oh, Captain America was.
It wasn't horrible to me. It just wasn't great, No,
it was a very average film that didn't do anything.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Serves no purpose whatsoever, really.
No, except for bad CG.
Yeah. And a waste of Harrison Ford.
I've got to watch F1, F2, and F3 first.
F1's good.
Boom, boom.
F1 also came out this year.
Yeah, F1 came out. You can see that at the cinema.
Yeah, it did.
Just go see that 3 times.
Yeah. There you go. Galactus was great. No BS backstory to explain his villainous side, just a straight up badass villain. Yeah, he was awesome. Here you go, Jim. Please discuss the movies of summer 1988 and what it was like at his cinema that time. Thanks, Jim. I wasn't alive, so I can't comment on that.
Yeah, that's something that we'd have to talk about more on my little stream or whatever. I don't want to take over the topics here, but all the summers of the 80s were great. Some were better than others. 88, if I recall, trying to think what the best movies were that summer. Because I know 87 and 89 like the back of my hand. She picked the one year that I'm like...
Yeah, I'm struggling to think what came out in 88, to be honest.
Like I said, my brain is foggy at the moment,
Yeah. I can't think of anything that came out in 88, which is weird. Did Rambo 3 come out in 88?
No, that's 87.
See?
Deadpool?
The Deadpool.
The
Deadpool is 87 here in the States. It might have been 88 for you guys. Huh?
Cocktail?
There you go. Okay, now we're talking. Yeah, Cocktail. What a piece of shit that was.
I've never even been that tempted. I like Tom Cruise, but I've never been tempted to watch that.
Oh, it's good for a laugh, and if you want to watch a good 80s cheesy movie, because that definitely applies. I mean, that movie is it's got 80s, and it's not only its sleeve but on its forehead in a big neon light. I mean, yeah, it doesn't get much more 80s than Cocktail. But
there's a big one, and it's a summer film. Die Hard.
Oh, of course, yeah. Christmas film.
Christmas film.
It's a summer blockbuster.
See,
no, it's a Christmas film, Roy.
88 was also the year that I turned 21 and I was engaged, so there was other things going on. Now, again, 87 to me was a much better summer because that was the summer that you had Predator and Spaceballs and RoboCop and The Witches of Eastwick and The Untouchables and 1,000 other movies, and then jump over the 88 to 89. Okay. You've got
Roadhouse,
Batman, Roadhouse, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Lethal Weapon 2, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I mean, that summer was, Parenthood. That summer was stacked as well. So those are my memories of that time, more so than 88, Stacy. I'm sorry. Plus, we got
was Beetlejuice 88?
I'm sorry?
Was Beetlejuice was 88, wasn't it?
Yeah. But Beetlejuice wasn't a summer movie. If I'm not mistaken, that one came out either in the spring or in the fall.
Yeah. We've got Leaving Gents Adams here. Hello, Adam. Hope you're keeping well. Adam. Jordan said, "You've seen RoboCop yet?" Oh, yes, I have, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
You would.
Yeah, great film. It's going to be one of those. I think you said it, Jim. You could just watch it over and over again and wouldn't get bored. I could see myself watching it 2 or 3 times in the same day, and you just wouldn't get bored. It's that type of film.
Yep. Every day I could watch that movie on a loop. It's just so good.
It's a masterpiece. Yeah. I'm not throwing that word around lightly, but for me, it's a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitches leave. It's still my favorite line of all
time. Nick's here. Hello, Nick. He says, no, Hudson Hawk is a fantastic movie. The problem was critics weren't expecting the goofiness. Kind of Looney Tunes meets Three Stooges. Okay.
Well,
is that fair?
The fact it was a vanity project for Bruce Willis. So
right.
The critics were automatically had their knives out before that movie even came out.
Yeah. Oh, and hello, guys. Hope you're all well. Yeah, we're doing good, Nick.
What's up, Nick?
Hope you're doing good as well.
That avatar makes me laugh every time.
Yeah. Your favorite action scene where they duck down to reload and say something funny?
Beverly Hills Cop. Beverly Hills Cop. With Rosewood and Taggart, where they're like, "This reminds me of the time when blah blah blah." He's like, "If you do that again, I'll shoot you myself."
Yeah.
That's the best that I could think of.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's because they kind of try and do it again in the new one. Have you seen the new one, Jim?
Axel F?
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it? Oh, I thought it was great.
I liked it more than Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Yeah.
But that's not saying much.
Wow.
You know, I mean, we'll get into it later on if you want, but I have a problem with these legacy sequels, especially for Netflix and those types of streaming services, because, you know, you were just talking about Happy Gilmore 2, which I haven't watched yet, but by and large, most of those movies suck, in my opinion. So
Coming to America 2 is one of the worst.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But it's the third one. Have you read? I'm assuming you probably know the backstory behind the third one, Jim. How it was supposed to be. It's supposed to be like Sean Connery originally in London.
Yeah, they
much better.
They tinkered with the script over and over and over, and then apparently Landis, who directed the third one, John Landis, and he directed some of Eddie Murphy's biggest hits, you know, earlier in his career.
Yeah.
Trading Places and Coming to America. So the two of them had worked together before and they were friends, but they butted heads on that film because Landis wanted more of a comedy like the other two. And suddenly Eddie Murphy wanted it to be an action movie and apparently even tried to take over some of the directing duties. That's why that scene on the triple Ferris wheel is so goddamn boring. It is the most boring action scene in history. Have you guys?
Oh, with George Lucas pops out.
I don't remember that. I just remember Eddie Murphy crawling around on this triple Ferris wheel, and it's just boring as hell, man. He
pushes in front of him in the queue, doesn't he? Before he gets on.
George Lucas is about to get on, and he pushes in front of him.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah,
you know, but. Because it's been years since I've watched that piece of shit. I don't like that movie at all. Axel F is slightly better than that.
Yeah. We got Texas here. Hello, Texas. Hey, gentlemen, except Jim.
What's up, Texas? That's my boy.
You can pick any or you want. That's what I think. That's Stacey replying to the question. Yeah, I would have to think, but I think Jim's answer was pretty good. There you go. Robocap has not met many people. Yeah, definitely.
No.
Would you like to see an action thriller drama set at a mall in the 80s where they have to keep going up and down the escalator or the bomb will explode? Just going back upwards and down, upwards and down, upwards and down for an hour and a half. Sounds like something Hollywood would bloody green light. They would bloody do it like that, wouldn't they?
Speed in the shopping centre.
Yeah. That's Speed 3 with Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves returning. Sandra Bullock's going up one, Keanu Reeves going down the other, and they're just having conversations as they go up and down.
Yeah.
And people would go and watch that because people are suckers. No, I wouldn't, but people would. It probably made
my buddy
shit ton of
Kenny
money.
would, because he'll watch anything with Sandra Bullock in it. So
Yeah.
That's a vivid imagination, though, to come up with that question.
Yeah, took some thinking that one must have done.
Wouldn't surprise me if that movie's already on Netflix.
Yeah. It probably is somewhere. Do you have any favorite movie scores? Yeah, Meet Joe Black's one of my favorite, or any Thomas Newman score, like American Beauty, Shawshank Redemption, Road to Perdition, even Wall-E. Any Thomas Newman score for me, just think some of his pieces of music are just sublime. What about you guys?
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is the greatest musical score of all time, in my opinion. But a personal favorite is Conan the Barbarian. I absolutely love the music in Conan. It's so good. And we were just talking about RoboCop. I also love the music in RoboCop. Same composer as the guy from Conan.
Nice. What about you, Roy and Andy?
I'd say the Dam Busters. That's brilliant, stirring music. You know it, Ollie, surely.
What, the score?
Yeah.
Sing it to me. I'll probably know it if you hum it or sing it to me. Yeah. I've not seen the film, but I know that score. Yeah.
That's one of my favourites. And actually, one that I watched last week. This Woodfall set, The Loneliness of the Long Distance Runner. I'm not religious at all. You might have heard me say about it in the weekly watch. I'm not religious, but it has the hymn Jerusalem going all the way through it, and that just makes hairs on me neck stand up anyway. But they change it up so it's like melancholy in the melancholic scenes and rousing when it's supposed to be rousing. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I just love Jerusalem.
Nice. What about you, Andy?
I might have to go with Jerry Goldsmith's score for Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
Yeah, that's pretty iconic.
Yeah, it's because I knew it from Next Generation, the theme tune for Next Generation, and then when I went back and watched the movies, you're hearing it, and it's like how it was supposed to be intended, pretty much in the motion picture, and that soundtrack, the score is it's fantastic. I find myself keep going back to that one a lot. Yeah, for me, it's amazing.
Oh, I forgot one. Since I got Roy in the house and you brought up Jerry Goldsmith, I think his best score, Dominos, Christos, from The Omen. The music in The Omen is so creepy. Roy loves that music. He'll play it on a loop.
It's scared me since a kid, that has.
Stacey said, "Great answer, Jim, and thanks for fun stream thus far."
Thank you, Stacey.
Also, is it a ruse to take out key witnesses? Also, like Training Day. Where did she get this stuff from?
I don't know.
She's got such an imagination. Julius Winfield streaming series or movie, His Journeys After the Diner.
I don't know who that is.
No. Jules, isn't it, from
Jules? I think he means Jules. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She means Jules. Samuel L. Jackson's character, right?
I got you.
That'd be interesting. I think
that would be a good series.
Film. No, you got to do a film. I think. I mean, if they're doing one about Brad Pitt's character from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, surely they can do one for Jules.
So you're just going to have a 2-hour movie of Samuel Jackson walking, because that's what he's going to do, walk the earth. That's all he's going to do, walk the earth.
Just dialogue, just of him walking, talking to random people. I'd watch it.
Bitching about bacon.
It was Tarantino's dialogue.
You could have a prequel how him and John Travolta became the hitmen, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, they were going to do the Vega Brothers film, weren't they?
No, they were.
Which would have been a prequel, originally. But yeah, that would have been interesting. Did you see that John Travolta's filming a new film about the assassination of JFK?
No.
Where he plays like a hitman that was involved with it. Sounds really interesting. Looks like it could be like his comeback film.
That guy's had more comebacks than, The Who. I swear to God.
Yeah. Spectre says, Roy, I know you said you're interested in movies that took place during the Civil War. Have you checked out Glory? Denzel Washington's performance is great in that movie. Yeah, Glory's great.
Great film, Glory.
Yeah.
I need to upgrade that to 4K. It's in that, the Sony.
Yeah.
The Sony collection with the gold slip covers.
Yeah.
It's in there. Yeah, great film.
Yes, it is.
4K looked really good. It was one of the first 4Ks I got. It looks really good. Right, we'll move on to our next topic, which is physical media recommendations, where we pick 3 films from our collection that we want to recommend to you watching and to each other. So if you guys want to pick some, if you haven't already.
I got mine.
Yeah, I'll quickly go through mine and then we'll go around again. So my first one, this is for Kenny, Sandra Bullock film from the 90s, that very, very underseen film. I really liked it though. I think you can't get it over here yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if it got over here eventually, because it's a Warner Archive title that I've imported, but they're slowly releasing them over here now. And it's a film called In Love and War, which is a Richard Attenborough film, all about Ernest Hemingway during World War One. Roy might like this one actually. I know you like your history and your war type of films. It's like set at like a hospital basically, and she plays a nurse that's like looking after him. And it's sort of like it's like an epic, I would say. It's like a
The
big
American
epic.
Patient.
Basically, yeah, that sort of thing. Came out. In fact, it actually came out the same year. So, yeah. But I think it's based on a book as well. But what a random... I suppose they're the most famous films that he's been in. These are the films that they've put on the back for Chris O'Donnell: Batman Forever and The Bachelor.
Those were probably his 2 most recent at the time.
I mean, Sandra Bullock makes more sense. Again, one really big film that's obvious, and then one just random film they've thrown in there. They've gone with The Blind Side and then Ocean's 8. Just so random. But yeah, it's basically this story basically inspired Hemingway to write his masterpiece of Farewell to Arms when he was only 18 years old. And yeah, I really enjoy this one. So yeah, I thought I'd showcase that one. And then 2 newer ones as well. First one is Vice, all about Dick Cheney, Christian Bale, got Sam Rockwell playing Bush, Steve Carell playing, is it Rumsfeld? Donald Rumsfeld, yeah. Tyler Perry, I can't remember what was his name?
Colin Powell.
Yeah, Colin Powell, yeah, that was it, yeah. Obviously Amy Adams, Jesse Plemons, great film. Might be unpopular opinion. I think I might like this a bit more than The Big Short. Only a smidge. I do really like The Big Short, but I think The Big Short isn't as an accessible film. There's a lot of stuff, like a lot of words thrown at you in The Big Short. Like,
but there is Margot Robbie in a bathtub.
Yeah. But yeah, if you like your like, you win. If you like your presidential like kind of, and I love what they do in this film, which I really liked. Halfway through the film, they just end the story, and actual end credits come on halfway through the film, and you're like, is that it? And then the film continues. Like, I just loved how they did that. So yeah, I recommend Vice if you've not seen it. And then the last one that I've got is Motherless Brooklyn, which is an Edward Norton film. Movie. Seriously underrated film.
I need to watch that. I've got a copy.
Bruce Willis's last great film.
Yeah.
I think it's probably even his last theatrical film that came out in the cinemas.
I don't know. Really good movie.
It's so good. Basically, because you haven't seen it, Roy, it's set in 1950s in New York, and it follows Edward Norton's character who's like a private eye, but he's got Tourette's. And basically, he's trying to investigate something that's happened to his boss, played by Bruce Willis. And it takes him into like the criminal underworld. You've got Alec Baldwin, who's playing like a corrupt politician. Just got Willem Dafoe plays his brother. Alec Baldwin's character's brother. Get on this, Roy. It's brilliant. It's one of my favorite films from 2019. I think more than anything, the fact that sometimes Hollywood does still make films like this, and seeing them in the cinema, I just love it, because very rarely a big studio will back a film like this nowadays. So it's just good when films like this do come along. But yeah, really good film that is. So those are my three choices. Jim, do you want to go next?
Sure. Okay. This one I brought out just because I love the artwork on it.
Good enough reason.
This is my 4K Blu-ray combo of They Live from Scream Factory.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. You could, but
nice.
Yeah, I absolutely adore the artwork on this.
That's lovely.
It's just so good. I don't double dip. I did in this case because I also have the Blu-ray Steelbook, but I don't really care for the artwork on that. But the artwork on this one is just phenomenal. And I got this thing for under $15, brand new.
Wow.
It was like a flash sale, and I couldn't resist. So I had to jump on
that. That film has got to have one of the best lines of dialogue ever in there.
I've come here to chew bubble gum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
Yeah.
Yes, love that.
Life's a bitch, and she's in heat again. Okay, then part of my reason for coming on here sometimes is because I like to spread some wisdom to my younger friend Nolly here, like the Canon doc a couple of weeks ago. You were talking last time about how you are looking forward to the Naked Gun remake coming out, okay?
Seeing it on Friday.
And I hope you enjoy it, okay? But that was created by the Zaz Boys, the two Zucker brothers and Jim Abrahams. They also created Airplane and Top Secret and a bunch of other movies. But you might not have heard this one. And this was their very first theatrical effort. Now, they did not direct this. They wrote it. But John Landis directed this. And this was one of his very, very first directorial efforts. And it's called The Kentucky Fried Movie.
Oh, I've heard of it.
1977. This is one of the funniest damn movies ever made. Okay? And it's just, seriously, just a bunch of different little skits. Okay? It's not an actual plot. It's just a bunch of little skits. But it's 90% of those skits are absolutely gut-bustingly funny. So if you get a chance, I don't know if you could track this down in Europe or not, but you've got a multi-region player. This is available on Shout Factory, and this is really cheap. So, or if you could try to find it on streaming somewhere, it's well worth the rental. So yeah, this movie's funny as hell. I mean, to give you an idea, literally the first thing you see, the first 10 seconds of this movie is a guy, like a newscaster, doing like a little blurb for the news. The popcorn you are eating has been pissed on. Film in 11. And then it just goes into the movies. And finally, because my good friend Roy is here, I had to bring up something from the 70s that he might not have seen, but hopefully he has. This one is on the Kino label here in the States. And again, I hope it's available there in Europe, but this is from 1971. And it stars Yul Brynner, Kirk Douglas, and Samantha Eggar, among others. I'm talking about The Light at the Edge of the World.
Oh, I don't know that, Jim.
This is based on a Jules Verne novel, okay? And it's about pirates. And I hate pirate movies, okay? But this does not take place on a ship. It takes place on a little tiny island that's got a lighthouse on it that Kirk Douglas helps take care of. And at the beginning of the movie, these pirates land on the island and they slaughter everybody and take control of the lighthouse to lure other ships in. And then when those ships come in, they pillage them and blah, 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 blah. And it's literally like Kirk Douglas. It's almost like the original version of Predator, but instead of an alien, it's pirates. And it's Kirk Douglas up against this pirate crew. And it's really good. And for a 1971 movie rated PG, this damn movie's bloody as hell. It's violent, man. I mean, this movie easily would have been rated, well, probably PG-13 nowadays. But if it came out in the 80s, it would have been an R. So yeah, if you've never seen The Light at the Edge of the World, I cannot recommend it enough. It's great.
Added that one.
I've wrote it down.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome.
Nice. Was that all of your ones, Jim?
Yeah, that's my 3.
Yeah. Roy, do you want to go next?
I will, yes. Right, we're going to start off. I thought it was a 70s film, actually, but I just looked and it's 80s.
Oh, 80s, Roy.
80s.
You don't like the 80s?
80s, believe it or not. From 1982, Samuel Fuller, White Dog. Now, this is scary, disturbing. And they reckon this actually goes on.
Should I have added this to my list?
Yes, great film.
It's great. It's controversial.
This woman has an accident where she knocks into a dog in a car.
Right.
So she takes the dog back to her house and nurses it back to health. And they become mates and soulmates and all that. And everything's hunky-dory until she takes it out and it attacks this black fella. Now, apparently the dog has been trained, and this goes on in America, apparently. I don't know whether it still does. They train dogs to attack black people.
Jesus Christ.
It's all about the name.
Movie, man.
That is controversial. It's Samuel Fuller as well, so quite a mainstream director.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all about them trying to break this dog, getting it back so it doesn't do this. So they get this black fella to train it not to attack black people. So he's like on this suit of like pads and all that, trying to break the dog. Oh, it's a great film.
Paul Winfield is the trainer. He's so good.
Yeah, I think it's still in print, so you'd be able to get a copy. I don't think it's that expensive either. Probably £10 to £15. You'd be able to get a copy. Yeah, Samuel Fuller's just a great director. Everything
Big Red One.
Brilliant.
Oh God, I love the Big
I've
Red
got that. Yeah, I've got the DVD of that.
Yeah, stick that on your list, Dolly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go. Now, I think I banged the drum for this set again, and I'll do it every time I watch a film from it. And that's this Woodfall set. 60s British films. Every one I've watched so far is brilliant. Look Back in Anger. The Entertainer, which you guys know, I love that because it's set in Morecambe where we go all the time. Saturday Night, Sunday Morning, A Taste of Honey. Loneliness of the Long Distance Runner that I watched the other day. Tom Jones. Girl with Green Eyes, The Knack, and they're all what they call kitchen sink dramas, just a slice of life in Northern England in the 60s. And it wouldn't surprise me if, because you like your soaps, don't you? I'd say these probably went on to influence your Coronation Streets and stuff like that, because it does remind me of that sort of stuff. But yeah, really, really good film. Just a look at life. And lastly,
excuse me,
I'm going to go with forget Michael Keaton, forget Christian Bale, forget Pattinson, get hold of this Batman. Adam Ward, just if you're feeling down, stick it on.
Adam West.
Adam West.
Adam Ward.
Adam West and Burt Ward. I'll just do what you do on the other. Yeah. You got Mickey from Rocky films as the Penguin.
Yep.
Caesar Romano as the Joker. I can't remember who Catwoman was, but she's really hot.
Julie Newmar.
Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt. And the amount of cameos in it, they just seem to have a different cameo every episode. I tell you, it looks bloody glorious on Blu-ray as well. It just looks fresh out.
Vincent Price. Who the hell did Vincent Price play? Egghead?
Egghead. Yeah.
Egghead, yeah, Vincent Price.
Yep.
Roddy McDowell was one of the villains as well.
Roddy McDowell is in it.
Yeah.
The list goes on and on. I was trying to get a list together before I come on, but I wasn't that organised. But I could have made it a lot better. Yeah. James sent me this actually, Movie Mad.
Nice.
He knew I was a fan and he had it in his collection. He just sent me through the post. I'll just dip into it now and again. I mean, you won't believe it. It was only like 3 years, I think, 66 to 68. But there's so many episodes. They must have just kept filming them. And yeah, brilliant stuff.
Nice.
So that's me.
Andy, what have you got?
Okay, so I've picked some movies that have had like new editions released recently. I think we've probably all heard or seen of these films, but I don't think they could be more different from each other. So this is just a random trilogy if you sat down and watched all three of these together. But the first one for me arrived today. It is a video nasty, and it's the new Arrow edition of Zombie Flesh Eaters.
Nice.
It came out. Probably one of the best zombie movies made. In my opinion, it's not my favorite, but I do sort of like this one from the time I watched it. But yeah, some of the effects in this really good, and it has a zombie versus a shark scene, which is just amazing, and the music in it is great as well. So yeah, that's Zombie Flesh Eaters.
Yeah, that's known as Zombie over here in the States.
Yeah, Zombie. Yeah. Zombie 2 in Italy as well.
And it had one of the greatest posters ever, because it was a picture of the zombie head, and the tagline was, "I'm going to eat you." I mean, it was just great, you know.
Awesome. So this next one's a Universal release we got over here. This Bob Odenkirk in Nobody.
Oh, yeah, great film.
Yeah, so this is the new 4K edition they've released with
Nice.
the steelbook in it and the poster, art cards.
Nice.
Yeah, I love this film. If you're a fan of John Wick, I think this is very much cut from the same cloth. And yeah, just a very, very entertaining film. Great to see Christopher Lloyd and Michael Ironside in a movie together. And this next one's one of my absolute childhood favorites. It's a staple of mine. I got the 4K steelbook from the States. It arrived today. Small Soldiers.
Nice.
Yeah, just what a fun film.
The Dirty Dozen is toys.
Yeah. And Spinal Tap as well.
Spinal Tap is the toys. Is the good guys. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Just a great Joe Dante movie as well. Yeah. Love that one.
Joe Dante. I wish he made more movies.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
He's so good.
What was his last one? The last one, was that The Hole? Is that the last one he did?
Something like that, yeah.
15 years ago that was, wasn't it?
Yeah, he does a lot of TV every once in a while, TV episodes here and there, but to keep his insurance and all that other shit going. But yeah, he runs a podcast, which I listen to. But
nice. Texas says, "Great streaming. Jim is awesome. See you all later." Jim is awesome.
Thanks, Texas.
Jim is the man.
Your check is in the mail, Texas.
Thanks, Ollie, and terrific panel. Thanks, Stacey. Giz says, "Roy, I've ordered The Exorcist."
Good man.
Stephen Taylor's here. Hello, Stephen. Hello, guys.
Hello,
just popped in to say hello. Hello. He says, "I bought that box set Roy's showing. Fantastic. Every film's worth watching." Yeah, I think I looked. It's around the 40 to 50 quid mark on eBay, I think. Bit pricey, but I suppose, is there 6 films in there?
There is no more than that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
8. Oh yeah, well worth it then, I think, for that price.
$5. That's $5 a film. Then that's well worth it.
Yeah,
I think it's 20 odd quid in CEX. I think.
Oh, I'll have to have a look in CEX and see if I can get a copy. Mark's here. Hello, Mark. Brilliant box set. British kitchen sink dramas. Richard Burton, Claire Bloom, and Mary Ure, Robert Shaw's wife, were in Look Back in Anger.
Yeah.
Saturday Night and Sunday Morning with Albert Finney is an outstanding movie. Nice. Right, we'll move on to our next topic now, which is the movie news roundup of the week. We're going to start it not particularly movie related, but some tributes. We are going to first of all give tribute to Ozzy Osbourne, who passed away last week. Very talented individual, very out there personality as well. And yeah, I think he was 76 he was, wasn't he? I think something like that. Yeah. Still don't know what cause of death was, but I'm assuming it was something to do with his Parkinson's.
Yes. Yeah.
But
natural.
But yeah, it was quite sad. Although I'd never really I know of Black Sabbath, and I'm almost certain I've heard their music before, and I knew of Ozzy Osbourne because of who he was and because of his personality. But it's a shock. It's hit me more now because I've started watching the Osbournes as well, which is good reality TV. Still trashy, but
it's fun.
It's a lot of fun. And it's proper reality. It's not this produced reality crap that we get nowadays. And just watching him, like, full of life, loving his family, and they are like a normal family. It's just sad, and do feel sad.
Yeah.
But and it's just lovely to see all the people that care about him, that have been given music tributes at concerts over the last few sort of days. I think my favourite so far has been Alice Cooper's tribute. Johnny Depp got up on stage with him as well and performed one of Ozzy's songs. I think, it's really sad. I don't know what you guys think of that one.
I'm a huge Ozzy fan. I was a huge Ozzy fan.
Yeah, I saw your tribute.
Yeah, I mean, I knew he was dying. I mean, everybody knew he was sick.
Yeah.
But I was still gutted. I didn't, especially because he did that tribute. They did that tribute like 2 weeks ago, and then he just passed. So it's almost like he was holding on to do that, you know. But again, I saw Ozzy live in concert 8 times through the years, and ironically enough, the first time was back in the 90s when No More Tears came out. He toured that album, and he said that he was retiring from touring. And the name of that tour was No More Tours. And I bought into that and bought a ticket, went, saw it, great concert, and then proceeded to see him 8 more times after that. So, but the guy was just an icon. Just an icon.
Yeah. Roy, Andy, any thoughts on that one?
Obviously, it's sad when anybody dies, isn't it? Whether they're famous or not. Well, we say 76, and I'd imagine the lifestyle he'd done very well to get to that age. So
yeah,
it's amazing he made it out of the 80s.
Yeah,
yeah. Andy,
it's still put a lot into his life.
Yeah. I mean, I think since he's passed, it hurts me to say that I think I kind of took Ozzy Osbourne for granted.
Yeah,
when he was alive,
definitely.
Yeah,
because he was just so present, and it just felt like because he's there, it's safe, and I can go back to him whenever. And now I'm feeling like because he's gone, we don't have that anymore.
I tell you, another celebrity death that hit me like that. Jim won't know who he is, but we would have Paul O'Grady. When he went, he was another one. Took him for granted. Thought he was just going to be here forever, and then he went so suddenly. And it's just one of those things. It shocks you.
Yeah. He was massive TV personality over
here.
Yeah, I'm unfamiliar with that person. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ozzy, I've been listening to some of his music, and because I never really listened to him. I wasn't a fan of him as a
me neither
musician. I was a fan of Ozzy, the person that we saw, like in the Osbournes, and the cameos he would have when he popped up in movies, and when he was on, like, because he would sometimes be on like TV shows over here. He'd be like on Graham Norton, Michael Parkinson. There was even an episode of the Friday Night Project he was on. I don't know if you remember that show from like 15 years ago, but yeah, he was just such a presence. You just to look at him, you know exactly who he was. You know, you could pick him out of a crowd. And yeah, for me, Ozzy was just someone who said it as it was, and what you saw with him is what you got.
Yeah.
He didn't pretend to be anyone. He just was Ozzy. He was just such a presence and such a character. But I think now we'll miss him more than ever, and it's so nice to see the absolute outpour on Instagram of just love for the guy, because it just feels like he's still here in a way.
Yeah.
Because it's just
he'll live on forever.
Yeah. It's just I'm actually surprised as to how much it's hit me.
Yeah.
Because he was just such a great person. I love that Live Aid performance when he got back with Black Sabbath, and yeah, it was good. It was great, but yeah, I'm just kind of surprised by how much it's hit me. I didn't think it would.
Yeah.
But yeah, the guy is, maybe the word gets thrown around a lot, but I do believe he was a legend. So
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And then the other one that unfortunately we lost was big old Thunderlips himself, Hulk Hogan.
Thunderlips.
Yeah. That's
Which,
what I'll always remember him from.
That's my favorite thing that he ever did.
Yeah, that's all I'm not saying this in a horrible way, but that's all I'll ever remember him for. Because obviously I knew who he was, but I've never watched WWE. I've never watched any of the other films that he's been in. But because that film itself is iconic, and his character in that's iconic, that's what I will remember him for.
Yep. Yeah, I grew up, I mean, again, me and Roy are similar in age. I'm in, late 50s now, but so I grew up in the 80s where wrestling first got huge with people like Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant and Roddy Piper, Ric Flair, and those types of guys. I was never into wrestling. Never. It was never my thing. Okay. But of course I know who Hulk Hogan is, and he was truly an icon. I mean, he really was. And I get it. I understand why people were upset when he passed away. And again, like Roy said, it's sad when anybody dies. So of course, I feel bad for his family and such. But again, I wasn't a fan, but I definitely respect his legacy. I mean, he's just one of those guys that'll go down in history as an icon. So,
yeah. What about you, Roy and Andy? You got thoughts on that one?
Like Jim, not really interesting. Over here, when I was a kid, it was more English wrestling was very popular. It was on mainstream sports programs. You had Big Daddy and Giant Haystack, so you didn't really get the WWF. I think that came more in late 90s and 2000s with Sky. So, like the only thing I really know is Thunderlips. Yeah, like I say, it's sad at it. But again, I suppose another person who's led a full life, I should imagine, is wanted for much out of life. And would you want to live to 71 and enjoy yourself, or 100 and not do anything? So, yeah, he's done all right, in my opinion.
Yeah. Got any thoughts on that one, Andy?
Yeah, I mean, he was another one of these giant personalities that was around when I was a kid. I mean, like some of you guys, I've never followed his era of wrestling. Just was never a wrestling fan at that time, but I knew him more so from the movies that he was in, because I grew up with I used to watch Secret Agent Club over and over again as a kid. Suburban Commando, all the terrible ones. Suburban Commando, Mr. Nanny.
I made some horrible films, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, those are bad movies, but I can get entertainment from them. I can enjoy them. I know they're bad. I mean, Christopher Lloyd saves Suburban Commando, I think, a little bit. But yeah, I just knew him from them, and like even the cameos as well in Rocky 3, like the little when he pops up in Gremlins 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love him in Gremlins 2.
Yeah,
a little cameo. It's good.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. But yeah, just another larger than life character we've lost, and we've lost quite a few this year, and it sucks.
Yeah, definitely. Next up, well, I would like to say it's another cheery topic, but a lot of the topics this week aren't really that cheery, unfortunately. Some of them are, some of them not. But the next one, the Michael Jackson biopic, named aptly Michael, has now been delayed to April 24th, 2026. I think mainly this is because of issues surrounding how the end of the film was going to be. But from the reports that I've read, it's going to be, as a lot of people feared, very, what's the word? Like clean cut. not woke, but just like
vanilla
sanitized.
Sanitized is the correct word. Yes, it's going to be a very sanitized
Bohemian
film.
Rhapsodized,
basically. From what it was, because they've got to edit it. Because the way the film originally was, who knows, we could get to see that cut of the film one day. It went all in, apparently, and didn't hold back. But apparently it's the family that won't let, which shocks me because his nephew's playing him. So, like, I just think it's mad. I am interested to see how it comes out like and what they do show in the film. It will definitely be one that I watch just out of interest to see what's revealed and what's not. But it's a shame if they are going to go the way of like sanitizing it and not being true and bold as a biopic should. What do you guys think of that one? I guess a lot of people are probably of the same opinion as me.
Gentlemen, go ahead.
I'm not a Michael Jackson fan in any form, shape of the word, so I couldn't really give a rat's ass, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, he's, for me, in today's climate, a Michael Jackson biopic sounds like a disaster. In all honesty, given how sort of what a controversial character he is, that I don't think they could really sort of bring or tell a story that they could do justice to. There was a biopic made about him years ago. I think it was made in the 90s. It was like I think it was from when they were born to the Motown reunion, kind of like after when Thriller came out. That's a really, really good Michael Jackson biopic because it like there's no stone unturned over that movie. It's pretty good. Well, I think it was like a TV mini series, but it's really good. The guy they got to play Michael Jackson looks and sounds like him. Like it's scary, but yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna fly with today's audiences. I don't know. I don't know. That's where I stand on it.
Did you ever see the Reckoning? The miniseries came out. See, that is how you do a proper biopic. You don't go. You show it as it was, as the facts have been proven. Go raw, and that I watched that, and I'll struggle to look at Steve Coogan in the same way again because his performance in that was incredible.
Yeah, it was almost like Steve Coogan had gone.
He was he just left. Yeah,
he's gone.
He's inhabited him.
Yeah, and some of the things he got up to, the person he was playing was
despicable.
Like things you couldn't imagine another human being doing.
Who was it? I don't know. Who was he playing?
Jimmy Savile.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
But no, I heard of it.
I'll be honest, I only saw 2 episodes, and that was enough for me.
It gets worse as it goes on.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was just an excellent series. It was 4 parts. I think they were about an hour each. And yeah, if I would recommend it to someone who maybe doesn't know who Jimmy Savile is, who he didn't go up to.
Like I said, I'm lost. I have no idea. The only name that you guys have mentioned that I know is Steve Coogan. I mean, that's it. I've never heard of this series. I've never heard of this.
Oh my god! He was the biggest child entertainer in the 80s, basically, over here in England, and everybody absolutely adored him. And he passed away about 15 years ago. And basically, it kind of started, I suppose, in a way, was the start of the Me Too movement and all that, and all these uncoverings of all of these, like, we even call it child sex abuse, basically, scandals. And the fact that the BBC covered it up for years, they knew what was going on, and they didn't do anything about it. And it wasn't until after he died, he had his funeral,
that's messed
it
up.
all came out, and then all these other like child TV personalities from like the 80s and 90s, like Was it Bobby Glitter? Was that his name?
Gary
Glitter.
Gary Glitter. Yeah.
All of them coming out after this. Bill Cosby came out. That was not long after as well.
Yeah.
Rolf Harris.
Yeah.
It was just insane.
It was like, imagine if you just found, like, I think the American equivalent would probably be someone like Mr. Rogers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
like
essentially.
Yeah, if it turned out that Mr. Rogers was a pedophile, if we found that out after he died, I think people in this country would lose their minds.
There was serious outrage at the time. I remember it on the news. People were just in shock. But the amount of people that came forward afterwards to say that they
that's horrible.
Something that happened to them.
It was overwhelming. It was thousands upon thousands of people.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Who came forward, because this guy was running marathons for charity, and he was doing so much charity work. He was using that as a cloak to fend people off him.
Yep, that's what a lot of those
do.
They do camps for children or this and that and the other. Let's change the subject because I'm getting
disgusting.
But I will say, if you want to check out that series, I fully recommend it because it is an excellent.
Really well made.
If it had that kind of reaction, it's obviously well made. So I'll give it a go if I can track it down.
Yeah. We'll move on to the next topic, which is
I could care less about Michael Jackson, by the way.
Yeah.
No, don't get me wrong. Okay, I grew up again at a time when Michael Jackson was literally the biggest star on the planet.
Yeah,
him and Michael Jordan were generally the two biggest people on the planet for about 10 years. So I've got nothing but respect for his music. I think Thriller is one of the greatest albums of all time. I don't want to see anything about Michael Jackson because I think he's a piece of shit. We'll just leave it at that.
Fair enough. The next topic, JT Molner, who directed last year's Strange Darling, has been tapped to direct 2 films. I've not added the second to my list because it's only just come through before the stream started. The first film is a Stephen King adaptation of a novella, I think, called The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon.
Yes, that's a short novel.
So I don't know anything about it. I've not seen Strange Darling yet, but I'm all up for a Stephen King adaptation because I love all of his sort of stuff. So thumbs up for me on that one. But on top of that, he is also the front runner at the moment to direct the Texas Chainsaw remake or reimagining. I can tell which one Jim would rather see him do.
I swear to God, Texas Chainsaw Massacre has been remade or reimagined more times than any movie in history, maybe with the exception of A Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
I mean,
or Star is Born.
There's more Texas Chainsaw Massacres than A Star is Born. I mean, I guarantee that. But yeah, it's ridiculous. I've had enough of that crap. But getting back to the Stephen King thing that you're unfamiliar with, I don't know how that'll play. To be honest, over there, I don't even know if it'll play over here unless they. I don't know how. The story is a girl goes into the woods with her inattentive mother and her brother, and they go for a walk into the woods for a little hike. She gets separated, and she's lost in the woods for a couple of days trying to get out. And the only thing that she has going for her, she has a little Walkman, like a radio headphone thing. She listens to baseball games, and her favorite player is a guy who plays for the Red Sox named Tom Gordon, who at the time was a real baseball player. He was a pitcher, a relief pitcher. He wasn't a star. He was just a bench player, okay? But this little girl ends up using Tom Gordon as like a guardian angel to get her out of these woods. And that's the story. It's not a horror movie.
It's like the Life of Chuck type of direction, like more of a drama.
But there are elements in this story that, because it's Stephen King, there's always got to be like a little supernatural element here and there, and a little bit of darkness here and there. But for the most part, it's just a little girl trying to find her way out of the woods by using her smarts, not panicking and such, but then also her way to calm down is she starts thinking about Tom Gordon, her pitcher friend, and he helps her, that sort of thing. So
yeah, sounds interesting. Like you said, I don't know how it's going to play, how they're going to do it, and the cast. But I mean, look how long it's taken them, like you say, to do the long walk, and that looks brilliant.
Well, I understand why that one's taken so long. Because anybody who's read that book would understand why that one's taken so long. Because that is without a doubt, the most nihilistic thing he ever wrote. And they've been trying to get, Frank Darabont tried to get this movie made 15 years ago before he did The Mist. Okay. And the reason why he didn't was because people were still flipping out about Columbine. And, you know, school shootings and such, even though The Long Walk has absolutely nothing to do with that shit.
Yeah.
You know, but people just tend to picture young men, young kids. I mean, in the book, they're teenagers getting shot by the government, you know, and from the trailers that I've seen, they finally.
Yeah, it looks good.
And
really
JT
good.
Molner, the reason why I'm excited, because like you mentioned,
he wrote it.
He wrote it. Okay. But he wrote and directed Strange Darling. And again, a lot of people don't like that movie. It was my favorite movie of the year last year.
I still need to watch it.
Again, I won't hype that movie up to anybody because a lot of people don't like it. And that's justified. For whatever reason, it hit me and I loved it.
Yeah. I take it it's a thumbs up for you for this one, though, Jim.
For the Tom Gordon thing?
Yeah. JT Molner.
Absolutely. I'll even keep my reservations away for the Texas Chainsaw thing just because he's involved. Because again, Strange Darling left such a strong impression on me. I'm willing to give this guy unless The Long Walk comes out and completely falls apart because the script is bad because he wrote it. Okay, which I highly doubt. Okay, but if that happens, maybe that'll change my opinion a little bit. But as of right now, you know, I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah,
Jim, you was on about Strange Darling last week, wasn't you, Jim?
Yeah, Alan.
I say I sort of listened while I was falling asleep last week, the live stream, and I've just realised I picked up the wrong film.
What's
you was talking?
Don't worry, darling. Don't worry, darling.
Oh no.
I quite like that film.
Yeah, I know you did.
Yeah,
I did.
Stuart really liked it as well. That one. Very different now.
I'm not talking about that one. No, Alan certainly didn't like it. But again, that didn't surprise me because a lot of people don't like that movie, you know, for the reason that he gave, because the plot is not linear. It's told in it's 6 chapters told in different order. But they tell you that right from the get-go. I mean, there's text right on the screen. This movie is told in 6 parts in out of order. And the first chapter is chapter 2 or chapter 3. And then it goes back, and then it goes forward, then it goes back, and then it goes forward. But because the way that it's structured, that's what makes it so much fun, because it's a roller coaster. When it starts, you think one thing, and then your opinion changes, and then it changes again. If it was told in a linear way, it'd still be a good story, but the surprises wouldn't be there. And that's the reason why Strange Darling is so good.
Yeah. Right. The next topic is Coyote versus Acme, the film that was almost given a tax write-off, infamously, has finally set up a release date for next August. Is anyone actually interested to see what this film is like? John Cena's in it. Will Forte.
Was it Roadrunner movie or something?
Yeah.
Yes.
But the plots it sounds, and the test screenings that it got were really well received. Yeah. Which is why
it's a great movie.
It's basically he's suing the company, basically.
The Coyote is. The Coyote is suing
but for all of the damages that
for all the shitty products that he's bought through the years that didn't work, that ended up blowing up on him or causing whatever.
Oh wow!
So he's now gone to court to sue them, basically, and I think Will Forte plays his lawyer.
Yep.
And I don't know. I'm not sure.
John Cena is the guy that represents Acme.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Acme Company was an actual company. I thought it was just made up for the cartoons.
I did when I was a kid.
Yeah. I mean, they've released is a still from the film, but I have a lot of faith that it's going to be a lot of fun. If they've got this much faith in it that they've pulled money from somewhere and saved it from like disappearing into a vault like Batgirl did, then I think it's going to be something special. I hope, and they must have faith in it if they're not just dumping it and they're waiting a whole year to give it a proper. And he said at Comic-Con it's going to have a full global theatrical roll.
Yeah, when those two movies got canceled, Batgirl and the Coyote movie, I remember, there was outroar or outrage everywhere across the board of why they were canceled, okay, or why they were taken away because of, like you said, it was a tax write-off and for no other reason. But I remember at the time specifically, people were saying that the reviews or the test audiences on Batgirl were mixed, and they were considering like releasing that on HBO Max at the time. But Coyote versus Acme or whatever, apparently the test screenings were through the roof, like you said. They said it was like
really good.
Among some of the best scores that Warner Brothers had ever had. And it's like, how could you throw that away just for a tax write-off? Why? Because you got some asshole running Warner Brothers who doesn't have a creative bone in his body.
He's just a businessman. Yeah, just a businessman.
It's all about the shareholders. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So I'm very glad. I'm not saying that I'm going to go out and see that movie, but I'm really glad to see somebody's getting a release. Because I don't like to see any movie getting shelved for that sort of reason. While other shit is being released that is just horrible.
Yeah. 100%.
Roy, that don't bother me.
Roy, you're going to go and see that, aren't you?
Yeah, I'd watch that actually.
No, it's quite. I never watched the. Was it Back in Action with Brendan Fraser back in the day? I never watched that, but it always. Dante. It was it was one that I always looked at the poster and I always thought, if I was growing up, I'd love that film. Just because used to love Looney Tunes growing up, but for some reason I never watched that film.
It's better than Space Jam.
Is it?
Fuck Space Jam. Yep.
Oh man,
I'm gonna make a confession here. I've only ever seen the Space Jam sequel, and I really liked it. I've never seen the original. I've never seen the original. I really like the sequel.
I'll give the sequel this. The animation in it is amazing.
I like the Michael Jordan gag as well.
Oh God,
the Michael Jordan gag was quite funny.
Oh,
that cracked him up.
That one.
Seriously,
I think I puked.
Seriously, I loved it. I did love it. I saw it at the cinema. I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, whatever.
Zendaya playing Jessica.
It's the age thing. I get it. Like the reason why I didn't like the original Space Jam all that much is because again, I was early 30s when that movie came out.
Yeah,
maybe or late 20s.
96.
So 96. Okay, so I was 29 at the time. Okay. I love Michael Jordan. I'm from the Chicago area. He played for the Bulls. He won all those championships with the Chicago Bulls. So of course I love the man. All right. He can't act. Okay. And Space Jam, to me, the best thing about Space Jam is Bill Murray, and he's only in it for like 5-10 minutes. The rest of the movie just didn't work for me. Now the kids that I was living with at the time adore that movie. They grew up with like Andy. Okay. Yeah. That's their movie. So I get it. I get it. But Looney Tunes Back in Action, getting back to that, to me is a funnier movie than Space Jam and definitely better than the remake of Space Jam. But that's just my opinion.
I just love Steve Martin as well, and he played the villain in that. Reason
you said that. You mentioned him before I could. Steve Martin is hilarious in that movie. Yeah. He really is.
Yeah, Back in Action focuses more on the Looney Tunes. Mm-hmm. Rather than, I know, looking back now as an adult, Space Jam it's a giant commercial. Yep. That's all it is. It's a giant commercial for Nike and to promote Michael Jordan. There's some shameless product placement in Space Jam. There's like a scene where like Wayne Knight says like, "Pick up your Gatorade and your Nikes. We'll pick up a Big Mac." He just literally like so many like product items. It's insane.
Wayne's World made a great joke about that shit, where they're like, I have a headache. Here, try these. And it's like an aspirin ad, or I would never sell out. And he's wearing head to toe Reebok, Yeah.
Nice. Well, the next one, I know I can already tell Jim's not going to really have any interest in this, but I thought I'd write it because it is of some note. Avengers Doomsday is still filming without a finished script. Sounds about right, yeah?
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
The cast haven't even been given scripts. I think, who was it? Rebecca Roman, who played Mystique in the original. She was interviewed and she said she still hasn't really seen a script. She's just been directed, and that's it. I think David Harbour and someone else also said they've been given lines of dialogue, but they've not seen a proper script. Apparently it's normal. But I've never heard of it in the media before to this extent, of a film being deep now into production, like probably almost well over halfway into production, and there's not even a finished script.
Everybody here's seen Tropic Thunder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the scene where Jay Baruchel is like, it's like the part in the script where they're all looking at him like, script? And then Robert Downey Jr. says, I don't read the script reads me.
Yeah.
Okay? And that made a great joke 25 years ago when that movie came out. Jump forward 25 years, and here's Robert Downey Jr. making a movie.
Doing it again.
It
with no
script yet.
Yeah. It's quite funny. But it just bemuses me that the cast are being interviewed for other films and they're being asked questions about this film, and they literally say, well, I don't know. And it's not like the usual, well, I don't know, I can't tell you. It's the, well, I don't know because I don't have a fucking clue. I literally don't know. I don't know what's going on. Like right now, I don't know if any of the cast members in Doomsday could actually tell you how the film is going to finish or what the film is about.
I think that's normal though for Marvel, because they constantly do reshoots and rewrites and stuff. Yeah. And they're filming both of those Avengers movies back to back.
I think
so
pretty much.
So they're probably filming scenes for both movies at the same time. And
that's what they did with the last two.
That affords more time for the writers to continue to finish whatever. You know what I mean? Is that the right way to do it? Probably not. But, you know, James Gunn stirred the pot when he was talking about Superman, because they were asking about the future plans of the DC universe, which he now runs. And he said, we are not going to start any movie that doesn't have a finished, approved script, unlike some of the other studios around town. And he was obviously talking about Marvel.
Well, yeah.
Because Feige came out a couple of days later and was shooting all that down. And now the cast are basically saying, no, what he was saying is right. We don't know what the hell we're doing.
Yeah. It's just a bit unprofessional, isn't it? If your actors in a film are coming out and saying, well, I've been paid, or, well, we don't even know if they've been paid. I'm assuming they've already been paid.
It's not,
but they have no idea what they're doing.
It's not unprofessional. You're looking at this the wrong way. Okay. It all boils down to the same argument that everybody always has about why movies suck now. Because all the studios are run by corporations. All the studio heads are run by corporations. So they get these IPs that they get a certain window of time that they have to release, or they'll lose the IP or whatever, or they're looking at release dates. So Feige, who runs Marvel, for instance, locked in those Doomsday or those Avengers sequels on those dates. So when those dates are locked in, whether or not that movie's done 6 months before that date or 6 days before that date, they're going to hit that date. Now, they've already pushed that date once.
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Because obviously the writers weren't writing the script fast enough. Okay. But before, they'll end up delaying them again. You watch.
Oh, it won't come out until 2027.
It'll happen. Okay.
Yeah.
And you know what? I would rather they delay the shit and get it right.
Yeah.
Than rush something like Justice League the first time around.
Gosh.
Okay.
Yeah.
That movie's a train wreck. Okay. And the reason why, unfortunately, is because Zack Snyder had a family tragedy, so he had to leave in the middle of it. They got Joss Whedon in there and said, hey, fix this shit. But whatever you do, we have to hit it at that date. And that's when they crammed together a 90-minute movie and threw it out. And that movie sucks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're telling me, yeah. But imagine if you go now, you asked Ian McKellen and you said, so how's Doomsday going? I reckon even if he knew what was happening, he'd still have no idea. Because he's like, he's probably not got like someone like or Patrick Stewart. Well, Patrick Stewart might know a bit more because he's obviously Star Trek, isn't he? So he knows all this
they've been through
sci-fi mumbo jumbo.
They've been through this before. This isn't the first time this shit's happened.
True. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
True.
And again, their little bit in the movie. It's not like Ian McKellen's the star of the movie. He might only be in the movie for 2 or 3 scenes.
He's probably got. I reckon he's probably. I reckon the first 3/4 of the film will be MCU stuff. I think the end will be like all the X-Men coming into it, and then it will lead into the Secret Wars, the second film.
Again, I'm not enough of a geek to know, what the plots are and shit. I mean, I just,
You are, Jim. Don't put yourself down.
Yeah.
As I got the giant Spider-Man blanket behind me.
Yeah. But Roy, you're going to see that, aren't you?
I'm only on Eternals, so
yeah,
it'll take me a while to get to it, I think.
Yeah, well, considering Eternals is 4 years old now.
Yeah, exactly. It's 21, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could skip Eternals.
Yeah. You could skip most of them, to be honest, because of them.
I actually started a run through again, and I just got past Ant-Man, so...
Yeah, you just said that on your recent watches.
On my video, yeah. So I've got Civil War next, and I'll knuckle down and try and get caught up, I think.
Skip Thor Love and Thunder. Skip the Marvels.
In for one, in for all. No skipping.
But why would you put yourself through the Marvels? I mean, you're in for a bad time when you get to the end and there's loads of these Flurgan cats eating people to Barbara Streisand singing Memory in the background, and then literally just going around a spaceship eating everybody.
I might actually enjoy that.
Shit.
It just looks stupid.
You said Monster Hunter was shit, and that was great. I like that.
No, well, I don't know. I don't know about that, Roy.
So you never know, do you?
Well, true. Very true. Next up, 2 sequels that have apparently been given the go-ahead, which Jim will love because he loves a good sequel. Bend It Like Beckham and My Best Friend's Wedding, apparently. Yeah. Two films that you wouldn't
no clue about Bend It Like Beckham.
Bend 'em Like Beckham's great, but again, it's like...
You know it?
Why?
Yeah, I know it. But again, that movie came out, 15 years ago?
The year I was born, 23 years ago.
Okay, 23 years ago. So in other words,
that's an old movie.
Legacy sequels.
Yeah.
Where the main character's daughter is now a soccer player or some shit.
Yeah, that's what it'll be.
Player. Don't want to offend Roy.
Come on, Jim.
In My Best Friend's Wedding, same thing. Okay, that movie came out
97.
in the 90s. Yeah. I mean, no. Fuck that shit. No. Enough.
They just love it. I mean, look at next year. Next year we got The Devil Wears Prada 2 and Practical Magic 2. Who would have ever thought they'd have do sequels for those? Like, you just wouldn't put it on paper, would you? Well, they have, clearly, because it's happening. But
I want the multiverse to be real, and I want to go to the universe where none of these movies exist.
There's no sequels, yeah. It's just original.
No. I won't say sequels, but no legacy sequels, no remakes, none of that bullshit. There's a difference.
Except for Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, actually, that one is pretty good. In Blade Runner.
Blade Runner,
Roy still hasn't watched on general.
I haven't. No, I've got to watch it.
Watch it, Roy.
It's
better than the original.
You won't like it as
much.
It's
not better than the original.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Like I said, you won't like it as much as the original, but if you watch it with an open mind and just look at it as a movie instead of the sequel to Blade Runner, you'll like it. I think you will.
Wasn't that there's... What's the other one that came out? Well, I suppose you could say 28 years later. That's a good legacy sequel.
I haven't seen that one yet.
And there was something else that came out this year that was a legacy sequel that I thought that was pretty good. Can't remember what it was, though. I suppose Karate Kid's technically a legacy sequel, and that was good. Yeah, I can't think of what that other film was I was thinking of. But the Scream, that was a good legacy sequel.
Haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Haven't seen anything since Scream 4.
Are they going to do any more before films?
Any of the what?
More before films. Sunset, Midnight.
Oh, before. Oh no, I don't think so.
Trilogy.
No.
Why make another one?
He's stuck in making his film that's going to go on for 20 years. He's filming something for 20 years at the moment.
Is he?
Yeah.
Manhood, the sequel to Boyhood.
Yeah.
Old Agehood.
Yeah. But I thought I'd chuck those sequels in because I know Roy will be the first in queue to both of those films. Big fan of the originals, Roy is.
You just made me realise why I've got bookcases of old movies, that's all.
Yeah. Next up, another small piece of news. Meet the Parents 4 now has an official title. It's called Focker-in-Law. Thoughts on that title? Jim?
Focker that movie.
See, I'm looking forward to it, but it might be shit. I'm still looking forward to it. It might be shit, but I'm looking forward to it.
The first one was okay. I liked the first one when it came out. Don't like any of the sequels, and chances are I'll never watch this one. So, but to each their own. If you enjoy them, more power to you.
Fair enough. Yeah. Anyone else interested in that?
I'll give it a go.
Yeah. Roy?
I like the first two were great, but the third one was crap. And get the fucker what?
What?
What's it called? Get the fucker out of here.
Fucker.
Yeah.
You a pothead fucker.
I can't. Like Jim, I don't think I'll ever watch that.
Yeah, fair enough. And the last in this topic is the Avatar Fire and Ash trailer. I know Roy didn't watch it because he's not seen the last one yet.
No, I watched the trailer.
Oh, you did watch the trailer then?
Yeah,
okay,
I watched the trailer.
Did you see it, Jim?
I watched the trailer.
Yeah, and Andy, you watched it?
Yeah, I've seen it twice. It was on. I watched it tonight. Now
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the second time for me as well.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I'm going to go straight up. I've made my feelings on the Avatar films clear. I don't care. I honestly don't care about these films. I'll watch it. I don't care about it. It's not. I have no excitement for it really. I didn't have any excitement for the last one. Yes, it looks visually stunning, but it's a 3.5-hour film about blue people fighting each other. Like, that's it. That's basically it. It's giant blue people having temper tantrums and throwing spears and firing guns at each other, basically. Looking at water, and in this one they're looking at fire and playing with fire. So yeah, like I said, the trailer looks visually stunning. But the what?
Are there no human characters in this one?
Not in the trailer. There's one. There's their adoptive son.
Yeah, the kid
who wasn't a very good character in the last one.
No,
he looks like Bam Bam from the Flintstones.
Yeah. It's got to the point. It's got to the point where I think James Cameron's given up and he's just gone too far in, and he can't get out. So, yeah, apparently the fourth one might be better because it's got Michelle Yeoh in it, but who the fuck knows when we're going to see that one? So, what did you guys think of the trailer anyway?
Go ahead, Andy.
Like most like these Avatar movies now, and this trailer for this third one, visually stunning. Like I can't take that away from them. These movies do look amazing, but they're beating a dead horse with these storylines.
Yeah,
and I think the third one's just not going to be any different. Just going to be a story that we all know, and yet somehow these movies, and I can't explain it, they sell. They sell.
Gonna make $2 billion. Yeah,
I don't know how, but yeah, I'm a bit like you, Ollie. I'm just a bit like, I'll see it, but like, I doubt this movie's going to make me feel anything. Like when I watch it, it's just the same old, same old.
It's like the original's literally just Fern Gully.
Yeah,
yeah, pretty much.
It's Fern Gully. It's Dances with Wolves. It's Pocahontas. It's all those movies that have done that story before and done it better.
Yes, exactly.
That's awesome. That's
true, though.
That's a good poll. I like that.
I can't work it because you know you're not going to like it. So why would you want to go and not like it for 3.5 hours?
Intrigue.
That's why those movies make money.
Yeah, I think that's why most people go and watch it. Like my granddad, he's the type of person, he will not go and watch a film unless he's absolutely invested in it, and he only likes like specific type of film. Like he's obviously an older generation, so he's like westerns, war films, action films, and that's about it. Like he likes a Charles Bronson film or something like that. Out of nowhere, he loved the first Avatar film, so we saw the second one, me, him, and my dad, and none of us got on with it. I spoke to him earlier and said the trailer come out. He said, "Oh, it's December. I'll go and see that." But he didn't even like the last one. So I think it's just out of intrigue. I think that's what it is, really. But yeah, well, it says it all if Roy's not even seen the second one yet.
I've seen the first one twice, but I've seen the second one.
Oh, I couldn't count the amount of times I've seen the first one because it was one of the first DVDs I ever got. When I was younger, I really used to like the first one, and it was years before I watched it again. I think I must have watched it for the first time again just before the second one came out. I just didn't get it. I just didn't get why everybody loved it as much. It's just so overrated.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. I think I was the only person on the planet who didn't see the first one theatrically. Have a drink, Roy. Over here. But I did see it when it came out on cable or Blu-ray or whatever the hell it was. And I liked it. I liked the look of it. But like you guys said, the story didn't do anything for me. I thought it was overrated. Okay. But my wife, who I was dating at the time, would go on and on about how it was the greatest movie ever made. And that if I would have seen it at the cinema, my mind would be, my idea would have changed. My opinion would have changed. Okay. Then that fucking sequel came out.
Yeah. What a waste of time
begged me, and finally threatened me with violence if I did not take her to see it. Okay. And it was out for a good month and a half before we went and saw it. And funny enough, when we went and saw it, Cocaine Bear came out the same day.
Oh, yeah.
That we went. And I made a joke. I was like, "Hey, I'd rather go see Cocaine Bear. I'll see you in a couple of hours." And she was like, "Fuck you, you're coming with me," you know. We went and saw Avatar. And for the first 10 minutes, I was in awe. With the 3D glasses and stuff, the visuals they were truly stunning. I was just like, "Oh my God, this is amazing." And then 10 minutes into the movie, my brain just went, "Okay, what's going on? I don't give a fuck. When's this movie over?" And we walked out and I said, "Honey, how'd you like it?" She looks at me, she goes, "We should have went and saw Cocaine Bear. That movie sucked." And I went, "Yes, no more fucking sequels." I showed her that trailer when Roy sent me the Instagram today. He was like, "Hey, Ollie wants you to check out the trailer." So I did. I went in there. I'm like, "Hey, honey, we got our trailer to watch." Even she was like, "It looks like the same fucking movie. No, thank you." And I'm like, "Yay!"
When the trailer started, when the trailer started at the cinema, obviously I knew they were going to play it.
Yeah.
When it started, I thought they were just showing a trailer for the re-release of the first one or something again.
It's the same shit. Like I told Roy, okay, on Instagram after I saw it. It looks like the same shit with a different label. That's all it is.
Yeah. 3.5 hours of the same shit.
Of pretty looking. I mean, again, on a technical level, those movies are amazing. They really are. I'll give him props for that. Okay. But maybe I'm alone in this. I much rather would have seen him do 5 sequels to True Lies than 5 movies about the fucking Smurfs in space. You know?
I think he's become a bit pretentious now as a filmmaker.
Oh, God, yeah.
Not what he used to be. I think Titanic and then that was it.
Yep.
I think he just went down a rabbit hole and he's not managed to get out of it.
And again, I feel almost the same way about Titanic as I do about the Avatar movies. On a technical level, they're incredible. Okay. And Once the boat hits the iceberg, I'm invested. It's the first hour and a half of bullshit that happens before that I could care less about.
Oh, yeah, and I'm Jim.
And I'm not saying that that it's a badly made movie.
Come on, Jim.
Roy, I would expect
there
that
was one
coming
moment
from you,
in that
to be
movie,
honest.
There was one moment in that
it's a love
movie
film.
that got me.
It's a great
actually
film.
made me feel something. And it ain't fucking Leo falling off the door.
Was it when she was painted by any chance?
No, I like that moment, but no.
Yeah.
When they're showing all the different people floating in the water dead, and they showed that baby. It's just like a brief moment, but you see like a woman and a baby. And that got me more than anything else in the movie. I mean, I'm sorry. That movie. The other reason why I don't like that movie is because when I did see it, I had teenage girls everywhere around me, and they're just squealing and talking and crying and carrying on and singing along to that fucking song. Yeah.
Oh, I love that song.
Oh, God. I never want to hear that song again.
Oh, that's like your all-star.
No, there's worse songs than that, and there's, I mean, everybody knows what my Achilles heel is, anything from the Dirty Dancing soundtrack, and I'm like,
I love it.
Ripping my ears
out. I've had the time of my life.
Goodbye, everybody. Andy, you want to be on my show in a couple of weeks? I had this one guy scheduled, but he turned into an asshole.
No, me, Jim, and Roy should do a watch along of Dirty Dancing.
Well, how long ago was it since I watched Dirty Dancing?
Not that long ago. Only a few months, wasn't it?
It's got to be out 4 or 5 months, I should think. I watched it, and I took my Blu-ray to the charity shop. I looked in there today, and it's still sat there on the shelf for £1.49.
That's right. Because that's £1.49 too much for that piece of shit.
Yeah.
Unless you're shooting skeet.
Right, we'll move on to some more comments now. Joe Dante directed some Hawaii Five-O episodes, I believe. Is this the original series or the new series?
The
new one, yeah.
Yeah, he did a lot of network TV the last couple of years. CSI, shit like that.
Do you want Denzel to be a Bond villain? No. Not at all. Doesn't fit the bill.
And I love Denzel.
Yeah, me too, but it doesn't fit that role.
Be more Sam Jackson, I should think.
Samuel Jackson might be fun as a Bond
villain,
but I think he already did that in Kingsman.
Yeah.
Kind of made fun of that whole thing.
Yeah.
It's so good, especially the lisp. I love that.
Oh yeah,
shit with the lisp just cracks me up.
Ozzy Osbourne was a legend. He was indeed.
Absolutely.
Paul O'Grady, absolute legend. He had suffered a few heart attacks over the years and an underlying health condition for many years. His best friend was Cilla Black. His eulogy in her funeral was great. Yeah, I've watched the eulogy. It's a good eulogy, that was.
Her funeral was just round the corner from me. There's a church
was it?
I mean, that's where it was held,
yeah. David's here. Hello, David. Happy Gilmore 2 was great, right? I enjoyed it, and Happy Gilmore is one of my favourites. Yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah. I know Andy did as well.
Yeah. As legacy sequels go, yeah, it's not great, but it's not bad for a legacy sequel.
It's good fan service, I think. There's
a lot of it. I'll give it that. There's a lot of it. It's very entertaining.
My guest that was on my show this past weekend, he had seen it, and he was going on and on about how much he hated it for that very reason. He said that instead of it being like a funny movie, they were doing nothing but cameos and doing fan service type shit.
Oh, that Eminem bit.
No, he said that there were bits in it that were funny, but he says it was just like a non-stop cameo fest. And then he says, and then the other problem, and I agree with him on this without seeing the movie, but I did notice this trend. Whenever they do these legacy sequels or whatever, the characters that you fell in love with originally are all going through some sort of midlife crisis or something sad, or they're, death or whatever. It's usually like a bummer right away. And it's like, why do you want to see people that you enjoy now suddenly sad all the time or angry or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I get it. I get that. So.
But what I didn't like is they went the Zoolander 2 route and just killed off his wife. That's what, they just, in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just I just thought that part of it was just unnecessary.
Yeah, just like Clerks 3. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen Clerks 3, and if you did or haven't, I'm sorry if I spoiled it.
Yeah.
But the whole thing about Clerks 2 is he gets the girl at the end, and she's pregnant, and they're going to live happily ever after. Then Clerks 3 starts, and you find out that 20 minutes after the second movie ended, she got hit by a car and died. It's like,
yeah,
really? And you spend the rest of the movie with the main character that you like crying for the rest of the movie because his girlfriend or his wife died 10 years earlier. And it's like
another one like that. Paul Blart Mall Cop. I really liked the first film. Second film was trash. And they did the same with the second one. They killed off his wife in like the first 10 minutes.
I didn't make it through the first one. So
I love the first one. I'm a big Kevin James fan.
Kind of sort of do it as well with the second Austin Powers movie.
Yeah.
With Liz Haley. Like,
yeah, pretty much. Although I do like the Austin Powers movies.
Oh yeah, I like them.
I do. Even Goldmember, which isn't the best, it does have a couple of bits in it that I absolutely love. I love the trailer or whatever from number 2 where Tom Cruise is playing him and Britney Spears is her, and then friggin' Kevin Spacey is Dr. Evil and Danny DeVito is Mini-Me. Hey asshole! You know?
Yeah.
And even the Osbournes show up in that movie at the end. Like,
it's I did enjoy it, but I just don't like when they do that and they just kill off like main characters and like or they're not even in, like you say, like with the clerk. In the case of Clerks, they're not even in the film. They're being killed off between the films.
Yeah,
it happens a lot in comedies nowadays, and I think it's because they just don't know what to do with those characters, and they do it to advance other characters, make them like in Happy Gilmore. He's kind of just drop golfing because he killed his wife, pretty much. And that's what propels the film.
I'll watch it eventually. You know, I'm in no. Me and Roy have talked about this. I'm not a huge Sandler guy to begin with, but I love Happy Gilmore, the original.
Oh yeah,
it's my favorite. It's my favorite Adam Sandler movie. It always has been. Okay, but there's maybe 5 Adam Sandler movies that I actually really like. You know, and a lot of them that people have recommended to me are the serious ones. And quite honestly, I haven't seen them. I haven't seen Uncut Gems yet. Everybody.
Have you seen Rain Over Me?
Yeah, I did, and he's good in that. But I did. That's not a movie I'm going to watch again. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
You know, it's depressing as hell.
Yeah. Hustle's really good. Hustle's a really good one.
Yeah, again, haven't seen it. And Juno, the guy that I had on, he said even the Goofy Spaceman movie that he did with the giant bug, he said was interesting. You know, and it was like, haven't seen it. Because
he's got a new one out.
I'm not a big fan.
He's got a new one out with Clooney in November. The new Noah Baumbach film. That's doing the full festival circuits. Basically, it's being described as like a Jerry Maguire type film.
Okay.
Could be good. I like Clooney.
Could be.
Yeah, but anyway. Hulk Hogan was my childhood. Was a massive wrestling fan as a kid. Before he was famous, Paul O'Grady worked for social services. He recalled how he once saved a battered housewife from her husband by bashing him round the head with a bin lid, trash can lid. Yeah. Jim.
I know what a bin is. I know what a bin is. I didn't know what Boston was until somebody, explained that to me, but I know what a bin is.
Boston.
WWF hit the UK in the late 80s with Sky Sport. The Ultimate Warrior was my favourite. Apparently there are many tracks by Michael Jackson that have not been released. Maybe they will one day. Yeah, who knows?
It's like Prince. Apparently he's got like 100 albums worth of material in some vault that will never see the light of day unless, 100 years from now or whatever. But whatever.
Yeah. Pete's here. Hello, Pete.
Hi, Pete.
All right, Pete.
Hey, Pete.
What's better if you had to choose one, a working man or the beekeeper? I don't really mind either. I like both of them. I think Roy liked both of them as well. Yeah, enjoy both of those ones. What would you say, Andy? I know you've seen both.
I'd go for the Beekeeper.
Yeah, I think I slightly prefer the Beekeeper.
Yeah, so maybe just.
Yeah.
Big J, it's going to be good.
Haven't seen either, actually. So I'm behind.
He's got a new film out in January, I think. I think it's called Mutiny. Yeah.
Roy would know. He's been stalking the guy.
Yeah. Coogan's portrayal of Savile was brilliant, but a hard watch. Savile was vile. He was indeed.
Yeah.
Started off as a DJ in the 60s, and he was revered by famous people and even royalty. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Not another bloody remake. If it's not broke, why fix it? Indeed. Indeed. Nathan's here.
Oh, hello, Nathan.
What's up, Nathan?
Right,
my
Nathan.
Boy.
Jim is absolutely right regards both Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which needs to be left alone now, and King's short story, The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon. I had to try and read the acronym then, which is an enjoyable read, but there's a few scenes won't fly with modern audiences though.
Yeah.
Thoughts on another Legacy sequel, Spinal Tap 2 trailer. Of all Legacy sequels, why this? I can't even say money for that one because I don't think it's going to make that much money.
Well, I think it'll do okay. If the reviews are good on it, it'll do okay.
Well, I think what's helped is they've re-released the first one at the right time because people have gone to see the first one. Oh, there's a second one coming out. I love the first one, and people will go and watch it. But I've not seen the original yet. I watched the trailer for the second one. It could be okay. There were some funny moments in it, but
trailer made me laugh my ass off. It really did.
It was the end bit that got me.
When
they're talking about that, he's saying what would be really good if at least one or maybe more could die.
Yeah. Well, how about a coma? Well,
yeah,
that could
that's
be
what thinking out the box.
No, the thing that I love. Really made me laugh. The thing that I love, because again, one of the things that I love about the original movie is the running bit about how their drummers are constantly dying. And,
right.
And they even say in the thing, well, our drummer passed away, blah, blah, blah. Then they like on the phone with Questlove. So would you be interested? No, man, I don't want to die. You know, and it's like, that is so good. You know? Yeah. I hate legacy sequels. That one I'll go see. Because
and it's just so random. Paul McCartney and Elton John.
It's all of the same creative people.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, those people are still funny. So I'm looking forward to. I'll check it out.
And Rob Reiner, I mean, where did he go? He went off the face of the earth, didn't he?
Well, because he made some crappy movies, but again, he stopped making comedies. And he started doing these serious movies, and some of them were good, and some of them weren't.
He did. Was it LBJ? And then the last one he did was Shock and Awe, the two political films, and then he did nothing.
Yeah. You know, how do you come back from North?
Yeah, I still need to see North.
I've never seen it. Yeah,
I've heard it. Yeah,
it's the greatest review that Roger Ebert ever gave was for the movie North. And it simply was, I hated this movie. End of review.
Did Rob Reiner do The Story of Us?
Yes.
I like that film.
I didn't.
You didn't like that film? I like. Well, see, it helps when you got Bruce Willis and Michelle Pfeiffer.
See, the problem with Rob Reiner is he started off on an incredible hot streak. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
You look at his filmography. In
the 80s was
five, six, or seven movies even.
Yeah.
Are phenomenal. They weren't all hits, but they were all really good movies. Even The Sure Thing, which a lot of people don't talk about.
Yeah,
with John Cusack. Yeah. But the 90s, after A Few Good Men, I can't think of too many of his movies that really excited me after that. I mean, he just kind of...
I couldn't name you many films
I prefer his later work as an actor, like in Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street, yeah.
He was friggin' hilarious in that, you know, with the equalizers. God damn it, who the fuck's calling me during equal? Hello.
No, but I
Who
couldn't.
has the gall to call me? Yeah.
What films did he do in the 90s?
Well, again, The Story of Us is one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you Misery? Yeah,
1990, yeah.
Yeah, Misery, yeah.
Yes, Misery came out before A Few Good Men. A Few Good Men came out like in 92, I think. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people like The Bucket List. I don't like that movie.
Oh, I love The Bucket List.
And I get why, okay? Because the reason why you got it was it moved you to a certain degree. Yeah. And that's fine, okay? I hate movies like that because to me they're designed to manipulate my emotions and I refuse to give in. So I just don't like them out of general principle. But I understand why you do because I'm in the minority. I got a cold heart. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a collection of Cinema Facts movie pamphlets from the cinemas?
I wish I did still. I did when I was a kid. Do you guys remember those? Did they have those overseas?
No. Another really out there question. If Goldie Hawn and Mel Gibson were not in Bird on a Wire, who would you have cast instead?
She asked
Michelle Pfeiffer.
She asked us this on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't really.
Michelle Pfeiffer and Adam Sandler.
Massive.
Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore.
Who would you have cast in? Oh gosh, who would you have cast in Red Heat instead of Jim Belushi if Jim Belushi wasn't available?
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah,
he would have been funnier than Jim Belushi.
Nick Nolte.
No, because Nick Nolte's more of the straight man, and Jim Belushi's more of the.
Yeah, but he could do comedy, I reckon.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying the character in Red Heat that Jim Belushi plays is literally the comic relief, and I don't see Nick Nolte doing the comic relief unless it's something like as a character like in Tropic Thunder, for instance. You know? Holy shit, you have hands.
I would have loved to see if it was Gary Busey and Arnold Schwarzenegger together.
Oh yes.
Did somebody say Crazy Gary Busey?
Crazy Gary Busey.
That has the dollar signs written all over it. I don't see that.
Yeah. Would you rather watch a movie about a cricketer that is about to be cut from the team that rescues the stadium from a terrorist attack, or a baseballer that is about to get released but saves the day? I honestly couldn't tell you.
Yes, that's an obvious answer. Well, baseball is just fancy rounders, isn't it? So it's got to be a cricketer.
Yeah.
Baseball's a girls' game.
I got nothing.
Favorite scene in Demolition Man, the one where it ended.
No, the car scene that turns into a cannoli was pretty damn funny.
I can't remember.
Crashes the car, it just immediately fills up with foam. I thought that was funny as hell.
I've only seen it once, so I can't remember. So
I'll say it's whether they're having sex with the headphones on. And Stallone saying, "Fuck this," and rips them off.
Cyber sex.
I really like the scene where Phoenix and Spartan first meet each other in the future, and they're in that museum, and he's like, "That voice sounds familiar. Who is that?" And then he just opens fire on him. Like, give him a chance to answer.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh,
I love that guy.
I can't believe Ollie said the end. It was a great film.
I can't remember it. I've only seen it once years ago.
That is to Stallone what Last Action Hero is to Schwarzenegger. That movie.
Oh, I love Last Action Hero.
I would say that Judge Dredd would be more of his Last Action Hero than.
See, I kind of love that movie. I really like it. It's not good, but I enjoy it.
It's got Rob Schneider in it. Enough said.
Yeah. Superman 2 with Christopher Reeve had over-the-top product placement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The big battle between Superman and Zod.
Yeah.
you know, and the other two, the gigantic Coca-Cola sign, and yeah, you know, but it's Times Square. They're fighting in Times Square. You know,
you can have adverts, can't you?
Man of Steel might be worse for the product placement though.
Yeah, all movies.
The IHOP stuff and.
My buddy Sean, because we were talking about this way back when somebody asked, "What do you think the worst product placement part of a movie ever was?" And he said his favorite part or his favorite thing ever was apparently Godzilla 1985, which they added a couple of scenes in English to. Originally, it was Godzilla 1984. Okay, but when it came to America, they filmed a couple of scenes with Raymond Burr, and they inserted them in the movie and dubbed it into English. Right. There's a scene where they're supposedly in the ready room in the Pentagon, where these two generals are talking, and perfectly placed or directly in between them is a Dr. Pepper machine. And as far as I know, there's no Dr. Pepper machine in the ready room. You know, it's like really...
It's like the Coke machine in Double Team.
I heard the Madam Web, which I've never seen. But I heard that is literally like an hour and a half Pepsi ad.
Yeah, there's a lot of Pepsi in that film.
But yet nobody ever drinks it. They just hold it a little louder. You know, but nobody actually drinks it. But yeah, again, haven't seen it, won't. But
Krispy Kreme in the Power Rangers movie.
The greatest product placement of all time. How could I forget? Harold and Kumar go to fucking White Castle.
Oh, yes.
It's literally an hour and a half commercial for White Castle. But it's funny as hell.
Yeah.
It's annoying because we don't have White Castle over here.
No, but they're shit. They're supposed to be shit, aren't they?
They're horrible. Trust me.
Yeah.
If any of you ever came to America, I would take you to 1,000 restaurants before we'd ever go near a fucking White Castle, man. They're horrible.
Wow. Yeah. Stacey with another out there question. Do movies and producers need more cocaine and fun?
I think Stacey's been on the cocaine and fun.
Yeah. Jesus.
Oh my God.
You're going to break Jim in a minute.
Cocaine and fun. That'll be a tagline.
Fun. More cocaine and fun than a...
Oh my God.
Supermarket.
I've been calling Maximum Overdrive Cocaine the movie for years. Because Stephen King was so fucked up on coke, you know, he doesn't even remember making that movie. And he directed it.
Yeah. Kenny's here. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, Kenny.
Hello, Kenny.
Hey, Kenny.
Looking forward to tomorrow night's show, buddy.
Jim's a huge geek, wears Spider-Man PJs to bed. He compliments him, and then all of a sudden he just comes out.
Over there, I got Fortnite blanket.
Oh, God.
I'm in my grandson's room. So.
Jesus, bend it like Beckham. That was ages ago. Maybe it should be called Slide It Like Salah. My best friend's wedding is 28 years old. Bloody hell. Rupert Everett should have been a bigger star. Yeah, I agree there. I think he should have had more lead roles.
He's the best part. He's the best thing about that movie.
Oh, yeah, he is, yeah.
Drive it like Diaz.
Practical Magic 2 can't be bad because of Sandra. Yeah.
Told you.
Well, she's one of my favourites. So is Nicole Kidman. Shockingly, I've never seen the original. I don't know how, but...
I'm not missing much.
It's okay. It's an okay movie. It's not amazing. It's not bad. It's just middle of the road.
I read that Stockard Channing's coming back for this sequel as well. And Diane Wiest.
Is Stockard Channing still alive?
Yes, she is, Jim.
I'm sorry.
She's a mummy.
I saw her in Greece when I was a child, and she looked like she was the world's oldest teenager then.
Yeah. Mark says maybe they should make Godfather 4. Maybe.
Ollie's a big Godfather fan.
Oh, yeah. Biggest fan in the world. Always thought they should have made a separate film for She's Out of Your League with just the brothers' family. I was more interested in the family than the couple, though. Oh, it's been years since I watched that film. I do remember really liking it, though, especially the ending at the airport.
I don't remember. I know I've seen it.
Yeah. The Best Titanic Movie is A Night to Remember, which I own and haven't seen yet.
There's a 50s version that's called Titanic as well.
Yeah.
With Barbara Stanwyck in, that's very good as well.
Yeah, I prefer that version to the Cameron version, quite honestly.
Don't put Ollie in the corner. Yeah, don't. George Clooney is Cary Grant reinvented, except he's not gay.
God, no.
As far as you know.
What? Well, well, as far as but that goes for anyone really when you think about it.
Sorry if George Clooney's listening. I don't want to be sued.
Has anyone watched Little Nicky? Nathan said. Did you enjoy it? Years ago. I've got the DVD, but I've not seen it for absolutely years.
One of the few Adam Sandler movies that I like. And rest in peace, Ozzy again, because Ozzy does a cameo in that.
Yeah. How did I forget this film? Story of Us is brilliant. My favorite. That is probably my favorite. That is one of the most well-written films ever. Because it's
Sorkin again, though.
Yeah.
Same thing with A Few Good Men.
I just love that film. It's just such a well-made film.
Yeah, I forgot about that as well. And that did come out after
95. Yeah,
it came out afterwards. But again, I'll still say it. It's been 30 years since that movie came out. You know, so. And again, the beginning of his career was incredible. It really was. I mean, we're talking classics.
Yeah. Right, we'll move on to our next topic, which this week is 1999 in film, which was intended for last week.
Old movies then,
this week.
Yeah.
Some really old stuff here.
Old movies, right?
Yeah. It is objectively really old for me because
I know.
I wasn't even around when they came out. But anyway, we'll get started.
Let me tell you about the good old days, Sonny.
The first one on the list is a film called In Dreams with Annette Bening and Robert Downey Jr. playing a cross-dresser serial killer. Has anyone seen this one?
I've seen it.
No.
It's a piece of shit.
No.
It's crap.
Wow.
It's awful. Have you seen it, Andy?
No.
No. Yeah, it's awful. Don't go near it.
It must be bad if Andy hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've heard of it.
You're not missing much.
I just stumbled across it on streaming when I was on holiday. I put it on with my mum, and my mum didn't have a clue what was going on. Neither did I. So we turned it off. That was it.
Well, instead of saying, that I saw things a certain way, when it comes to that, I'm just going to do this.
Yeah.
So.
Sounds like you're better off watching Dress to Kill.
Dress to Kill is much better.
Much better film. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up is Varsity Blues. Anyone seen that? I've not seen that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Enjoy that one, Andy and Jim?
I love that film.
Whipped cream bikini.
Absolutely love it.
That's all you need to know. Whipped cream bikini.
Yeah. There's a great scene in it where there's like they're at school with the teacher and they go to the strip club.
It's one of their teachers.
And then they find out one of the strippers is one of the teachers.
Yep. I don't want your life.
It's
a cheesy movie, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It really is.
I love those types of movies. Like American Pie, Varsity Blues. Love them.
Yeah.
Next up is She's All That. With whatchamacallit, Rachel Lee Cook and Freddie Prinze Jr.
It's that scene with the pizza. It's gross.
Yeah.
Never
I've only
saw
seen it once. Yeah, I only saw it once. It's another 90s teen type film, isn't it?
Yeah. As a 32-year-old, I had no interest in that shit.
Yeah, fair enough.
30.
I quite like that movie. It's not amazing, but I do enjoy it.
Yeah. Next up is Mel Gibson in Payback.
Yes.
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 Good film.
Yeah,
yes.
Never seen it.
There are two versions of that movie, and both versions are awesome. So
try and grab
if you go on physical media, look for a set that has both cuts, and I think the European version does.
Does it have it? Yeah. Roy, have you got that one, Roy?
I haven't got a copy actually. I must write that down to get a copy of that. It's one that
I need to get that.
Have
you got it, Andy?
Yeah, I've got the Blu-ray with both versions on it.
It has got both versions. Okay, cool.
And I mean, Mel Gibson is such an asshole in that movie, but he's still the character that you're following, so you do kind of like him. But I'm telling you, the first 5 minutes of that movie, when your introduction to him, what a piece of shit. I mean, just what a piece of shit. Yeah, that movie's awesome, Ollie, if you've never seen it.
I'll tell you what, though. I saw Carlos's picture with Mel Gibson, and doesn't he look good for his age? He looks ripped still.
Yeah. Danny Glover looks good, too.
Yeah.
Lethal finale, maybe, incoming?
No. God,
no.
God, no.
That's the title as well.
Yeah.
Lethal finale, is it?
Yeah.
We're too fucking old for this shit. That's
that's what I was gonna say. No, I was gonna say if they made it, he would have to change it. I'm too old for this shit to say now I'm really too old for this shit.
Yeah, I mean, no.
Because now he really is.
If those two want to make another movie together, I'm all for it. I would love to see those two together again. And anything that's not called Lethal Weapon.
You've got the
Maverick too.
The cameo in Maverick. Yeah.
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 It's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to live in a world where we have a Lethal Weapon movie not directed by Rich Donner.
Thank you.
Directed by Mel Gibson.
No.
Mel Gibson is actually a very good director, although I heard Flight Plan is
Flight Risk.
Or Flight Risk. Yeah, I never watched that.
There's nothing about that screams Mel Gibson when you watch it.
No.
Yeah.
Just
from what I heard, it's just a cash job or whatever.
Yeah.
Biden is time to do the sequel to Passion of the Christ, which is funny because friggin' Family Guy did a joke about that 20 years ago. You know, Passion of the Christ 2, Passion this or whatever with Jesus and Chris Tucker.
Yeah. Passion of the Christ 2 coming this Easter.
Next up is Blast from the Past with Brendan Fraser. Anyone seen that one?
Yeah. Long time ago.
It's Blast from the Past then, Andy.
Yeah. Alicia Silverstone as well, is it?
Christopher Walken. Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen that one.
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah. Isn't it where he comes from like a bunker or something? He's been living in a bunker.
Yeah. They're in a nuclear shelter for his parents go into a nuclear shelter in the 50s or whatever because they think that or early 60s rather, when the Cuban Missile Crisis happens. And they go down there and they stay down there for like 20, 30 years because they're convinced that everything went crazy, and they come back up and they're still like living in the 60s and everybody around them's in the 90s. You know, that's the joke.
Right. Okay. Sounds funny.
It's one of those, it's a pleasant enough movie, but it's not something that you're going to rush back to and watch over and over, you know?
Yeah, fair enough. Next up, first one that I've actually got physically myself, if I don't knock all of them down, is Message in a Bottle, which was the very first Nicholas Sparks adaptation. Kevin Costner and Robin Wright and Paul Newman in one of his last roles, Robbie Coltrane. It's what you can kind of guess from the cover. It's a schmaltzy romantic drama. So basically not for Roy. Yeah. But I enjoy it. I like these sorts of films. I don't know if anyone else has seen that one.
It's one of those movies I've got, but I haven't seen yet.
It's okay. If you like romantic dramas, it's okay. Yeah. It's not the best Nicholas Sparks one, though.
It was a big hit. I remember that.
Was it a hit? Yeah.
It was a big hit here in the States. I know that.
Yeah. But, so yeah, there's that one. Next up, one that I must try and track down the Blu-ray import of because I absolutely love it. October Sky with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, yeah, with Gyllenhaal.
Great film, yeah.
That is a very good movie.
Yeah. Shocked we don't have a Blu-ray for that over here, but I know you guys have got one. So I might have to import it.
If we do, it's out of print.
Out of print.
If I'm not mistaken, that's a Touchstone Films release or a Disney release?
Universal.
Oh, is it Universal? Okay, well,
I think it's Universal. Yeah.
If it's Universal, then it may have gotten a release. I'm not sure, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'll
I think it's Universal
for you if you want.
Yeah, that'd be good. Thanks. Yeah, because I think there could be a German release for it. I'm not sure, but I'm sure I've seen an American release on eBay or something. But yeah, I love that film. Just well, as I've said before, Gyllenhaal's my favorite actor, and that's like, I think that was his first lead role. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
It's one of them. He's pretty damn young in that movie.
Because I think he was still at school. Because I read he did an interview saying that he was still at school, and he almost didn't get to audition for it because his parents were quite strict about him with like his school stuff still. So he almost didn't get the part. But yeah, it's just a great coming of age film. It's Chris Cooper as well, plays his dad, doesn't he?
Yeah, Chris Cooper's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a great one. Roy, have you seen that one?
No, not. I got married in 1999. I must have been too busy watching films.
Must have been, yeah.
I hope Nathan's not watching still.
Yeah. Bow, bow, bow.
Andy, have you seen that one?
From the Sky, yeah. I love this. I love the scene where they're pulling up the tracks because I think the line's abandoned.
Yeah,
and the train starts to come. Like,
yeah.
oh God. Yeah.
Next up, one of my favourite comedies from the 90s, Mike Judge's Office Space. Yeah. Great film. Everyone's seen that one.
I've only seen it once.
Oh, so good. It's just,
I don't know the copy.
It's Stephen Root's character.
He took my swing line stapler. It was a ring swing line stapler. I swear to God, I'm going to come down here and I'm just going to burn the whole house to the ground.
Isn't there a guy that go and make him work in the basement or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to be fumigating down here, so you might want to get out. That'd be great. But they've already moved me 4 times, and they keep on moving me, and I don't want to know where my stapler is. Yeah, I fucking love that movie.
Oh, so great. Yeah, great.
I was working in an office when that movie came out, and we had a cinema right across the street from where I worked. And one day I went over there to see that because the only thing I knew about it was Jennifer Aniston was in it, and Mike Judge, because of Beavis and Butthead, was a big thing at the time. So I did. I went in there. There was maybe 3 other people in the whole damn audience, and I was the only one laughing because I related to 98% of what was happening in that fucking movie because I was going through it every day, just like the main character, other than being, robbing the place and shit. But yeah, that movie's brilliant. It really is.
Yeah. Next up is, I think, is it Joel Schumacher's 8mm? Is that Joel Schumacher? Yeah.
Yeah. Another one.
Nick Cage. I need to watch that. It's a snuff film, isn't it? He finds a snuff film.
He's looking for a girl who may have been involved with a snuff film of some kind.
Yeah.
And it kind of leads him down a rabbit hole to some really disturbing people.
Right.
Yeah. I took a woman to see that as a date. Let's just say the date didn't go well.
Oh, God. You know how to pick them. And I mean, I was going to say, yeah, you know how to pick them, Jim. And that's not the girls, that's the films.
Oh, man. I mean, yeah. That date did not go well.
Oh, God. I have to look out for that one, though.
Good movie.
Like a scene from Taxi Driver.
Yeah. More or less.
Next up is Robert De Niro and Billy Crystal in Analyze This.
Oh, yeah.
Fun gangster comedy.
Yeah, both of them are good.
Yeah, I've not seen the sequel. I've only seen the original, but it's very funny.
Sequel's all right.
Yeah.
The original's better.
Yeah. Then we have Cruel Intentions. Great 90s film. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Dangerous Liaisons.
Basically, yeah. That's basically
it's
what
a modern.
it is.
It's a modern telling of Dangerous Liaisons.
Yeah. But great cast. I mean, very young as well. Yeah, everyone very young in that.
Yeah, that's the movie that Reese Witherspoon and Ryan Phillippe
they met, on that one,
married. They were married for a good, 15, 20 years.
Yeah, well, they got kids, haven't they? Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful kids. I mean, beautiful people make beautiful kids.
Yeah. So, that's a really good film, though.
Selma Blair's good in that.
Yeah, good soundtrack as well.
Yeah.
Next up is Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, which I actually haven't seen.
Great movie.
You've got to watch that, Ollie. What a film.
I love Snatch, but I've never seen that for some reason. It's because
it's hard to get hold
of.
Just as good.
Yeah. No, I've heard it's really good, yeah.
I prefer Snatch, but they're both great.
Yeah. Next up is a great Michelle Pfeiffer film called The Deep End of the Ocean. Anyone seen that one? Yeah, Andy's seen that one?
Yeah.
Seen it, don't remember it.
Is that the one where a kid goes missing?
Yeah, and then years later, he like lives around the corner from her.
Yeah.
Whoopi Goldberg.
But I remember enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That does sound interesting.
20-odd years since I've seen it.
Yeah, you can get the DVD for that, Roy, but I got the DVD.
The Deep End of the Ocean.
Deep End of the Ocean, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Next up is a Clint film, True Crime. One of the only 90s Clint films I've not seen yet. It's where he plays a journalist, interviewing someone on death row, if I recall rightly, yeah?
Yeah.
Good film.
I saw it.
It's all right.
Saw it, don't remember it.
Yeah. And Roy says it's all right. Average, then.
Yeah, it's just
not a highlight by any means, but it's watchable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember at the time thinking it was okay. I don't remember it.
Yeah. See, I think, have you ever seen Blood Work? I think that's really underrated.
See, I didn't like that one either.
You didn't like it? Yeah.
But again, I haven't seen it since then, so I don't remember much about it, but I remember at the time I didn't like it. Mainly because I saw the twist coming from a mile away. So that was my main problem with that movie.
Yeah. Next up is a great, I would definitely put this in an underrated Ron Howard film, Ed TV.
I love Ed TV. I love it.
Such a great. And Rob Reiner's in that, if I remember rightly, as well.
Yep. Yeah, he's the network executive.
And is Ellen in that as well?
Yeah, and it's her best performance other than Finding Dory and Finding Nemo, of course. But she's hilarious in that movie.
So Liz Haley's in it as well, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson, Matthew McConaughey. That movie's funny as hell. It really is.
I love that film. Yeah.
Me too. That came out. Well, you're going to get to it, I'm sure, but a lot of people compared that to The Truman Show.
Yeah.
And
that was the year before. Yeah.
And it's like, I like The Truman Show, but they're totally different movies.
One's a comedy, one's more of a drama.
Exactly.
The Truman Show is like Truman doesn't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is his life. This is his world. Yep. But whereas Ed TV is, he signs up for it. He knows cameras are going to be following him all the time, and so they are similar in a way, but they are different at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah. Have you seen that one, Roy?
No, I've not. It's another one I'm going to have to make a note of.
Yeah, it's a good. I know you're not huge into comedies, but it's a good comedy.
Yeah, it is. It's very funny. And again, it's one of those movies for the most part where everybody in the movie is likable.
Yes.
I mean, for the most part, everybody in the movie is likable.
Who is Martin
Except
Landau?
For Rob Reiner. Rob Reiner is kind of the only prick in the movie.
But Martin Landau plays his dad in that, doesn't he? If I remember rightly.
His stepdad, and he steals the friggin' movie.
Oh yeah,
because he's in a wheelchair.
Yeah,
and he's got to have oxygen and shit. But he says stuff every once in a while. He just comes up with this little line, and it's just deadpan, and it's just brilliant. He's great in that movie.
Yeah, he is. Next up, one that I'm gonna say probably only Andy and I have seen. 10 Things I Hate About You.
I've seen it.
You've seen it, Tim? Yeah.
Heath Ledger, yeah.
Yeah, I would have thought
Taming of the
Shrew. It's a teen film. Yeah.
It's Taming of the Shrew.
Well, yeah, true, yeah. Literally.
One of the worst.
I bet you Roy's seen Taming of the Shrew.
The Shakespearean version.
I live in Shakespeare country and not seen that.
I've talked about it before, but that movie has one of the worst extras in that movie ever.
Constantly looking at the camera or something, or
no? There's the scene where someone gets shot with an arrow.
I haven't seen it in years, so
someone gets shot with an arrow in the background, and someone runs off to go and get help, like to go and call an ambulance. She runs off and she thinks she's out of camera, and she just stops. Running, and then just kind of walks and then looks at the camera.
Nice.
She thinks she's out of focus. It's hilarious.
Nice.
Yeah. Next up is another one that I've actually got because it's a classic from '99. One of the best films from '99, The Matrix. The only Matrix film that you need to watch.
I agree.
Absolutely. They get worse as they go, and that one is still.
I would say, for me, all of the sequels are still watchable, but they never ever get to the level.
That last one is god awful. I think my TV just froze.
No, it's Ollie.
I think you might have muted yourself, Ollie, or it's gone really quiet.
Okay, you're good. I thought it was me.
No, it's like fishbowl.
Can you hear me?
Now
I think you put
my
your
finger was
to the mic.
Yeah, my finger was on the microphone. That'll do it.
See, the internet guys knew that you were talking rubbish because that fourth movie's an abomination.
I don't mind it. I didn't mind it that much, but the original's a classic. It's got to be said.
Yeah, it's great.
One of the best sci-fi fantasy films out there.
Yeah. Who doesn't like The Matrix?
A lot of people, because I've had a lot of people on my channel that say that they think that movie's overrated as hell, and I'm like, it's one of the few times. And again, Roy, have a drink. It's one of the few times I went, paid for a ticket, walked in, watched the movie, walked out, and immediately bought another ticket and went right back in because I did. That movie just blew my brain the first time I saw it.
Yeah. Imagine Will Smith in the lead, though. I just couldn't. It's not convincing.
No.
Is that Stacey back in the comments?
Is it? Where?
No, he was originally offered the role of Neo, and he turned it down.
Oh,
he
didn't
understand the script.
Do you know what he turned it down for, though? Wild West.
Yeah. Wiki way, wiki wow.
I bet he regrets that now.
But yeah, he said he didn't understand the script.
Yeah. And apparently Leo was offered the role.
A lot of people were offered the role before Keanu. Keanu was not a big star at that point.
No.
His star had really dimmed. And, he was doing a lot of rom-coms and shit like that. At that point. And I even remember when I saw that first teaser trailer for it, where they didn't show, it was brilliant. They did it during the Super Bowl. But it's the scene where Morpheus just says, forget about what you know or whatever, and just jumps from building to building. And Keanu just goes, whoa. And that's literally all they showed. Okay?
Yeah.
But people were laughing because of the whoa thing. They were like, it's Bill and Ted, or whatever, so they couldn't grasp the idea of Keanu Reeves being an action star, even though he had already done so earlier with Speed and Point Break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Next up is, I think, Doug Liman's first film, which is Go. Anyone seen Go?
Love it.
Yeah.
What's it about? Because I've seen it around, but
it's Pulp Fiction for the younger generation at the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for like Andy's generation. It really is. It's a great movie. 3 separate storylines going on at the same time that converge. And you look at the cast of that movie, and 80% of them went on to bigger things. They're just really young, hungry actors at the time. Sarah Polley's in that movie.
The only one that I know in that, is it William Fichtner's in that? That's the only person that I know that's in that. For some reason.
I think Katie Holmes is in it as well, from what I remember.
Yeah. Katie Holmes, Jay Moore, the other guy from TV at the time, Matthew. He was on Party of Five. What the fuck is his name? I could picture him. But that movie had a great cast. But there's one Ty Diggs. I mean, like I said, there's 3 separate stories going on, but each story kind of takes turns in their own way, and when they all come together, it's just like Pulp Fiction. It's just that movie's awesome. Track it down. It's great.
Yeah, I think that's just been re-released over here on Blu-ray not too long ago. So
don't get the DVD over here because I ended up buying the DVD about 3 times and it was faulty disc on every single one. So get the Blu-ray if you can.
Yeah.
I've got it on DVD here, but you know it is what it is. My DVD's fine, but it's a great movie. It really is.
Yeah. Next up is, you'll be shocked I've even included this on the list because of the lead star, but it's one of the few films that this person stars in that I actually quite enjoy, and it's Never Been Kissed.
Oh,
which
Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, I actually quite like it. I think it's a charming romantic comedy.
Yeah, except for the fact that she's supposed to be in high school and she's got a crush on a teacher.
Nowadays, that's just that's just the norm, isn't it? Even now, you get 30, 35-year-olds playing teenagers. I mean, look at Tom Holland. He's still playing Spider-Man, who's supposed to be at school.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a romantic comedy, so it was no. I mean, it's fine. It's just not my type of movie.
Yeah, Andy, have you seen that one?
Yeah, a long time ago. I need to give it another rewatch, to be honest. But I remember thinking it was okay.
Yeah, Roy's not seen that one. No. Not me. I wouldn't watch that shit.
What's that crap?
Next up is one of 3 films that shares the same title. Because there's been 3 films with the same title as this over the years. 3 very different films, though. But it's Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence.
Yep.
I've seen it multiple times. Just another really funny film.
Great movie.
Basically, where they're set during Prohibition, and they're basically caught smuggling alcohol across the border. Although they're set up, basically.
They're set up, basically.
Yeah. And they basically get life in prison, and it's just hilarious. Just what goes on, and
great movie.
Just love it. Yeah,
great movie.
Good comedy that is. Andy, you've seen that one?
Yeah, a long time ago. Is it? Yeah. Am I right in thinking is it one where I think one of them gets like somebody's daughter pregnant?
No, I don't think so.
I don't remember that.
I'm confused with another movie.
There's like a joke or whatever where one of the inmates does, but not one of those 2.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's where like she gives birth to the baby. The baby's black.
Yeah. And they teach
that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Then they teach this other kid to be like a baseball player, and he becomes a baseball player.
Yeah.
And blah blah blah. But it's a comedy drama, but it's very good.
It shows how long ago it was since I've seen it, but I do remember that. But,
Have you seen that one, Roy?
No, I've only seen the Alien rip-off Life.
Yeah, that was the other Life, and then there was also the James Dean one that came out about 10 years ago, I think. Next up is another one that I've got. Great film, Elections. Alexander Payne.
Yeah.
Love Election. I only watched it for the first time just after Christmas.
Did you?
It was. Yeah, so it's one of the only Alexander Payne films I've got now is Citizen Ruth and Sideways. I've seen all of his other films.
Yeah, the only one I haven't seen is Citizen Ruth.
That's good.
Yeah,
it's good. Citizen Ruth.
I don't think there's a copy over here, is there?
No.
Might be DVD. Is there no DVD either?
Don't think so. No.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, but yeah, Election's a great film. I mean, you don't like either of the leads. They're both
no.
They're both dickheads, really.
No.
She's a horrible little bitch, isn't she?
Yeah, and the teacher's just as bad.
Yeah.
When you get rid of the 2 votes.
And then even the one kid that you kind of, the innocent kid, by the end of the movie, even he's kind of a dick.
Yeah. Is that Chris Klein?
Chris Klein, yeah.
Yeah.
Who was hot for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, another film, one of mine and Andy's favourite films, probably appear later on in the list.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
But
know which one that one is.
Yeah.
Hi, fucker.
Next up is Existenz. Anyone seen Existenz?
Yes, I have. That's a David Cronenberg film.
Yeah.
Any good?
All right. No.
It's weird. It's a Cronenberg film.
Yeah.
You know, it's bizarre, but I like it.
Do you remember that gun that's made out of like chicken bones or whatever it is?
Yeah,
it's a piece together.
Yeah, it's like I said. Try to explain a Cronenberg movie. I mean, with the exception of like The Fly. I mean, they're all pretty bizarre when he's doing horror shit, you know. But again, it's another one that I saw years ago. I don't own. I don't remember much about it other than at the time watching it, going, "Yeah, this is some bizarre shit," and that's usually Cronenberg.
Have you seen that one, Roy?
No, it's a bit weird for my taste, Cronenberg. Like Jim says, I quite like The Fly, Eastern Promises, and
History of Violence is great.
History of Violence is incredible. I love that movie.
Yeah,
but I tend to avoid the weird stuff, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of Cronenberg's weird stuff. Next up, great film with obviously great lead. Entrapment.
Yeah,
with
great.
Sean Connery.
Yeah,
Catherine Zeta-Jones. The laser scene. Ooh,
I was going to say, starring Sean Connery, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and Catherine Zeta-Jones's ass.
Yeah. Great film, though. I mean, I'll watch anything I'll watch Sean Connery read the news, but yeah, just a great, like, spy sort of thriller, cat and mouse burglar film. Yeah,
a lot of fun.
Yeah. Have you seen that one, Roy?
Yeah, it's a good film. Like you say, the laser scene's pretty the best scene, isn't it?
Yeah. Next up, one that I've never seen, Idle Hands. No one's seen that one?
Jan, you seen that one? Yep. Stoner
Any
horror
good?
movie. It's a stoner horror comedy.
Right. Okay.
Seth Green and Devin Sawa and Jessica Alba. And Jessica Alba is very young in that one, but that movie again, really stupid, a lot of fun. You know, especially if you're under the substance of choice. You know, it's a fun party movie. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Next up, one of the best adventure films out there, or horror adventure, I suppose you could call it, The Mummy.
Yeah.
Absolutely love this first. The first two films are great.
Yeah.
The third one is what it is, throwaway, but
don't mind it.
It's not a patch. Yeah, I don't mind it either, Roy. Yeah. It's not a patch on the first two.
The Scorpion King movie sucks. I mean,
but that original Mummy's just. I rewatched it. I think I rewatched it for the first time last year, and I just forgot how good it is and how much fun it is. And then I also realized at the same time I was way too young to be watching that film when I first watched it. Because it's like a 15, and there are some quite horror moments in that film.
Yeah, those little scarab bugs.
Yeah,
always creep out, you know.
Yeah, I was about. Those were like 3 of the first DVDs I ever got in my collection. I was probably about 7 or 8 when I first watched those films, and I used to watch them on repeat. So probably a little bit too young to be watching it, but yeah, love The Mummy.
What case like, Collie?
Well, I've only seen the first 2. I've not gone back to the third one yet, but the first one is immaculate. I mean, I think who was it? I think it might have been James or someone put that it was going for like 15 quid for the 3-pack of the 4K.
Oh, it's a big set
on Amazon. But I got mine in CEX a few years back now for about 25, which is pretty good still for the 3 films. But worth picking up if you're a fan of the films, I would say, for definite.
Yeah, definitely ones I want to upgrade at some stage.
Yeah. I mean, ones that I need to get, which I know you've been slowly getting, is the Bourne films. I don't even own them on Blu-ray, but I'd love to get the 4Ks of them.
They're not mind-blowing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't rush to upgrade, and they're not the best transfers, in my opinion.
Yeah. Next up is a film I've not seen yet, but it's got great cast. Roy might have seen this one. This looks like Roy's type of film. Tea with Mussolini.
No, I've not seen that.
Not seen it. No. It's got Cher, Judi Dench, Joan Plowright, Maggie Smith, Lily Tomlin. Yeah, those are the main cast. I think it's set just before the war, about a group of ladies that hang around, and about the political stuff, and directed by Franco Zeffirelli, who did Romeo and Juliet and the Champ.
Mm-hmm.
All about I think they're bringing up this young boy or something, obviously something to do with Mussolini as well at the time. I don't know, I like those sorts of films, and it's got a fantastic cast, like really good cast, some great actresses in there. So yeah, I don't know if any of you other guys have seen that one. Andy? No?
Never heard of
it. Yeah, can't comment on that one then, but
I do like the sound of the historical elements of it, though. If it's before the war, Mussolini and that.
Yeah, 1934 is set in Florence, so just before the war. Next up, a film, to my shame, I still haven't watched, but it took me so long to watch the original film, so be patient with me. Phantom Menace.
Yeah, take your time.
I'm imagining that Andy's probably the biggest fan of, because that's probably your era of Star Wars.
I still prefer the originals. The originals are like they're the ones I grew up with. Like, I only really started to get into Star Wars about 1995. 1996, round about then, and then the special editions came out. I watched them, and then it was like Phantom Menace was coming. And I don't need to explain the hype around that movie when it was coming out. I think everyone was closed for it, and everyone was ready. It was like you probably never see a hype for a movie like that ever again.
No.
But as a kid, I did really like Episode 1. Like I did really like, because probably I didn't know better. But there are parts about it now I do like, and there's parts about it I don't. It's middle of the road. Yeah.
Fair enough. Next up, what?
I was just going to say on the same, like the Darth Maul stuff is epic, but the trade embargo stuff, I mean, what's all that about?
Yeah. And too much Jar Jar.
Too much Jar Jar.
Too much Jar Jar, not enough of Darth Maul.
Yeah.
The pod racing scene goes on forever.
Yeah.
It drags.
And it sounds like it was dubbed like a bad World War II Japanese voice in those people. I mean, there's some voices going on. There's some choices to be made for the voices in that movie. Yeah, it's like Andy said, the first time I saw it, I loved it. I mean, I actually saw that thing like 3 or 4 times, theatrically. Go ahead, Roy. I stood in line for hours to buy advanced tickets. That's how much of a geek I was for it. Because again, I had waited 30 or 20 odd years to see a new Star Wars movie, something I didn't think would ever happen, in my lifetime. And when that movie came out, I was hyped and I loved it. And the more times I watched it, the less I like it. And then the same thing with the second one, Attack of the Clones. When I saw it at the theater, I liked it. And the more I watch it, the less I like it. The third one is the only one. Episode 3 out of those prequels is the only one I like. I do like Episode 3. That one's pretty good.
My son's favorite Star Wars film.
Yeah, I won't go that far.
I know, yeah.
But again, I can understand why. Because those are his Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
So I get it. As long as it ain't Rise of the Skywalker, it's all good.
I forgot to mention, Jim, as well. Yes. I picked up Damnation Alley off of your recommendation the other week. It's only £5, so it's okay.
Enjoy. Just remember, I did not recommend that piece of shit. Pete liked it more than I do, so there you go.
Oh, he was praising it, yeah.
There you go. So,
yeah. Wasn't that a £7 one, Ollie?
No, the only one that was more expensive. I'm trying to think, because there was some that were like a bit like you say. There was £7. I think Hudson Hawk was £7.
Yeah. If it's got a DVD, it's an extra £2, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't think. Maybe it was one that was £7. I don't know.
I think it is because
maybe.
I think that's why I didn't get it because it just annoyed me. It's an extra £2 for a DVD that I'll never watch.
Well, I think I got 6. Because I got a Charles Bronson one as well, but I think we all picked it up. That Mr. Majestic, is it? I think we all picked that one up.
Great.
Yeah.
And I got The River's Edge as well. Is it called?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Reeves and Kristen Glover and Dennis Hopper.
Yeah. Eyewitness was another one I picked up.
Yeah, I've got that. Well, I got that last time. What's the other one I got? I got Houdini.
Oh, I've not got. Yeah, I didn't get that one. Who's in that one?
Tony Curtis.
Tony Curtis, the old one.
Yeah,
might get that in the next because the sale. In fact, the sale. I don't know how long the sale's going on for, but I might be able to get a few more in a few weeks if it's still going on.
It's usually on for quite a while.
Yeah, because there was loads there. Like my basket had about 12 things in to start with, and I had to just get rid of some because it was like 90 quid, and I'd already spent like over 100 quid on the Arrow sale. So I thought I can't do the same on Signal One.
I only got a couple more minutes before my tablet craps out, so if I disappear, that's why. I just wanted to
that's all right, no problem. Anyway, next up is, in my opinion, the best romantic comedy ever made. You can argue with me, but I think if you asked people that are romantic comedy connoisseurs, they would probably agree with me. It is perfect. And that is Notting Hill.
Yeah, I quite like it.
Yeah, I like
that. It's perfect. It's a perfect balance of comedy and the romance, and it's a great story as well. And yeah, you buy into it. As unrealistic something like this is to happen, you buy into it. And the characters are great. It's got some genuinely really funny moments in, and it's not too romantic, which is obviously why Roy likes it.
Yeah, that and 4 Weddings and Love Actually, I quite like all of them.
All Richard Curtis.
Yeah.
Which Pete would say is diabolical. He hates anything Richard Curtis has done. Or any British films.
British cinemas for the over 50s, isn't it, apparently?
What else have we got? Next up, we have Austin Powers. Talking about Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Yeah.
Which is the second one. I think,
my favorite one.
Yeah, it's the second one.
It's my favorite of the 3.
With Heather Graham, the second one in it.
God, she's hot in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Heather Graham. I do.
I've not seen them for years.
I've been in love with her for years. She's just awesome.
Is it Heather Graham that has the machine gun bra?
No.
No?
No.
What am I thinking of?
Heather Graham is the main girl. The girl with the machine gun bra. Who the hell played her? Well, no, that's Elizabeth Hurley from the first one.
That's Liz Hurley, is it?
Yeah.
It's been years since I've seen them.
The third one might be my favorite, just because of Michael Caine.
Yeah,
and it's the scene in the club with the 2 Chinese girls. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid, but it just gets me every time. Oh, behave. Yeah.
Fook me, that was fast.
Gets me. Yeah. Yeah. Gets me every time. Next up is one of the most underrated John Travolta films of the 90s. The General's Daughter.
Good movie.
Really good film, yeah. Really good like movie. This film.
Yeah, good. I knew who the killer was, but still a good movie.
It's just great.
Very,
I don't know. It's like a military sort of thriller, isn't it? Yeah. I suppose.
Yeah.
Mystery drama.
I put it in like with. Have you ever seen The Presidio? with Connery and Mark Harmon, bit like that.
Murder mystery.
Yeah. Good
with
film,
though. With a military background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen
rape scene's very hard to watch, isn't it?
Yeah. Graphic, yeah. Have you seen The Presidio, Roy?
No, I've not seen that.
That's a good film.
Sean Connery, Mark Harmon, and Meg Ryan.
A very early role for Meg Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, great film that is. Basically, it's like, you know, NCIS, the program.
Yep. I've never seen it. I know of it.
It's basically that before.
Yep.
In a way, you could look at it. He's basically playing the same character that he plays in that.
That's how Mark Harmon
basically. But yeah. Anyway, that's a good film, General's Daughter. And next up, another one I've not seen, Run Lola Run. Anyone seen that one?
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
That's the one where she's going back and doing it over and over again.
Yes,
I have seen that. Yeah, it's a good film.
Yes. She's trying to save her boyfriend.
Was it a time travel thing?
No, like the boyfriend, he owes some money to some gangsters or something.
Yeah.
And it's carrying out the different scenarios of what would happen if she'd have done this and what would happen if she'd done that. Yeah, good film.
If she makes one wrong turn here, what happens from that point, you know, because of it and this and that. And it's great. It really is.
Yeah. Next up is another one that I've got. One of my favorite Disney films, Tarzan, which helps with a fantastic Phil Collins soundtrack. Yeah, just love that film. Just think it's a great Disney film. One of the last great classic Disney films, I would say. Yeah, everyone's seen that one?
The opening to that movie's messed up.
Well, yeah. The death of the villain in that's pretty graphic for a kids' film.
Shit. Most Disney movies are messed up for kids.
Yeah.
You know, people talk about The Lion King, and it's like, no, go back to Bambi.
Yeah.
Even Dumbo. You know, I mean, there's some sad, gut-wrenching shit in those movies.
Even Snow White, when the bloody gets crushed by that's like for a kids' film.
Yeah. You know what scene rips my fucking heart out in a Disney movie? The squirrel scene from Sword in the Stone.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I love that film.
That scene in that movie tears me to shreds.
Yes.
Yep. It goes from being hilarious to heartbreaking in like 30 seconds. Yep.
Yeah.
It's so
and another one, Fox and the Hound.
Yeah.
That breaks me every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always did as a kid as well. That was heartbreaking.
I'm glad you mentioned though The Sword in the Stone, Andy, because nobody talks about that movie, and that movie needs more love. It is so good.
One. Yeah, I used to watch that on repeat.
That's my favorite Disney movie from that era. You know, the classic Disney movies, because I consider Disney movies and Pixar their own thing. You know.
Oh yeah.
But if you're going with standard animation from the Disney factory, it's definitely Sword in the Stone for me.
Me too.
For me, it's Sword in the Stone and Robin Hood. I've just got so much nostalgia for that.
Robin Hood as well.
Me too.
But Sword in the Stone, man. That scene with the squirrels, man. It just.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
that rips my heart out.
But on that note, I have to cut out because I keep on getting the thing flashing saying you are now down to 2%. So I need to cut out. But thank you guys for having me. This was great. So
thanks for joining, Jim.
I appreciate it. Have a great night.
Thanks, Jim. Bye.
Take care.
Take care, man.
And then there were three. We'll go for a little bit longer. What time is it? It's 15:15. Is everyone all right to go till 10:30?
10, okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Next up, another Sandler one, Big Daddy.
I've seen that.
Yeah, good film, isn't it? Quite funny.
No.
You couldn't get away with it now, though. So I think it's right. The way you just went no when I said it's a good film, you just kept like no.
More deflated no.
Yeah. Like
like you pissed on my chips or something.
I quite like it. The thing is, like I said, I think it's Rob Schneider's characters. You couldn't get away with the characters that he portrays like nowadays, because they're very. I mean, even some of the newer characters that he's played. I mean, look at Zohan.
Oh God, yeah.
That's Just you couldn't.
No.
But yeah, Big Daddy's one of my favorite Sandler films. I think.
It's like one of my middle ones.
Yeah,
I still enjoy it. Yeah, but it's not like Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, Wedding Singer.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Not quite there for me, but yeah, I do enjoy it.
It's no weird. Punch Drunk Love.
See, I was going to say the only Sandler films from like sort of that era that I've not seen is Punch Drunk Love and Mr. Deeds. Not seen either of those two yet.
Punch Drunk Love's great. I think you'd like that.
Yeah,
it's Paul Thomas Anderson, isn't it?
What's Mr. Deeds like?
I've not seen Mr. Deeds,
but some of the humor. No. It's just middle of the road comedy. It's not
it's
one
a
of
remake, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like a remake of Mr. Deeds Goes to Town, but it's not. It's not one of his worst, and it's not one of his best. It's just for me. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the worst ones are the Netflix ones. Some of the Netflix ones are trash.
I've heard Jack and Jill's an abomination.
Yes, that is an abomination.
Yeah.
I didn't mind the murder mystery ones.
Yeah, they weren't bad.
Yeah, they're quite enjoyable.
Yeah, no, they were all right.
Yeah.
Next up is South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut.
Yeah,
it's a great film.
My favorite musical.
One of the best musicals. Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
I've never seen an episode of The Simpsons in my life, but I quite like South Park.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I've never seen Family Guy, anything like that, but I caught South Park a couple of times. I quite enjoyed it. So yeah, I watched the film, and yeah, it's a good film.
Yeah.
It's Saddam Hussein and the Devil.
I've never seen a single episode of South Park, but I've seen the film and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, I love the show and the film.
Yeah.
But South Park's that show that it exists to offend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, have you seen what happened in one of the recent episodes, or something's been going around? And
I've seen the Donald Trump stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah. Next up, one that we briefly mentioned already, Wild Wild West. Seen that one, Roy?
No, I've not seen that.
It's crap.
Yeah.
It's utter shite.
Yeah.
Giant mechanical spiders. Kenneth Branagh playing a stupid villain.
And what's Kenneth Branagh doing in stuff like that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And this was at the time where he was like at the top of his game, doing all these Shakespearean stuff. Yeah, and then he goes to do Wild Wild West, and he plays a stupid villain.
No, the movie, the movie that didn't get made, where Nicolas Cage was supposed to play Superman.
Yes.
Yeah.
And have you all seen The Flash?
Yes.
No, not seen it.
Oh, well, there's a clip with where that is.
Yes.
So the producer who was going to put the money forward for Superman Lives, he was only going to do it if there was going to be a giant spider in the movie.
Right.
And the money fell through on that, and then the next movie that producer put money up for was Wild Wild West.
Oh wow!
So he got his giant spider in his movie, which is kind of also referenced in The Flash with that scene.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Next up is Summer of Sam, Spike Lee's film. Anyone seen that one?
Serial killer film, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've not seen it. I've heard of it.
Like Wazama's in it, I think.
Yeah, I think Adrian Brody's in it as well.
Yeah. Long time.
Yeah, I've not seen it. Yeah. Next up, American Pie.
The first one.
I love them all. Well, I've never seen the spin-offs, but the main ones, I love all four of them. Andy's pulling off his sets.
Yeah, I finished. I finished getting those 88 sets now.
They even did the spin-offs, didn't they?
Yeah, they did the spin-offs. Yeah.
They
only did the first 2 on 4K because they only had the rights long enough for the first 2.
All right.
But yeah, they've done box sets for the spin-offs and the last 2 movies. Yeah. So,
I might get the spin-off box set because I don't think you can get all of them on Blu-ray over here other than in that set. And I've never seen them.
It is missing the most recent one. I think it's called Girls Rule.
Oh, I've heard that's crap though, like really bad.
But that's not in here. But you get art cards for each movie. But I weirdly got 2 cards for The Naked Mile. They put 2 with the same card in for me for that movie. Don't know why.
Is Jim's dad in all of the spin-offs?
Yeah,
he's in all of them. Yeah,
I find that really weird because I think he turned down the first movie like 7 times.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's in all the spin-offs. Like, there was no problem there.
Is he like a lead in the spin-offs, or is he just like supporting still?
He pops up like here and there throughout the films.
Right,
like he might just pop up for like 5 minutes, and then half an hour later he might pop up again.
Yeah,
but I don't think these spin-offs are that bad, to be honest. They're nowhere near as good as the originals, but they're still fun.
Yeah, I'll give them a go. Next up is a film called Arlington Road. Anyone seen that one?
Yeah.
Jeff Bridges and Tim Robbins, I think.
Yeah.
Good film.
Again, it's a long time since I've seen it, but I remember it being an enjoyable drama.
Yeah, same as Roy. Long time since I've seen it, but I do remember it being a good film.
Yeah, fair enough. And then next up we have The Blair Witch Project.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like that movie. I think it's got a creepy ending.
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Roy?
Yeah, I'm not really a fan, to be honest. Very cheap made, isn't it? And they tried to make out like it's real, wouldn't they, when it come out in the cinema? Yeah. No, it was one that I'd really enjoy.
No, it's not for everyone, I get that. But,
yeah. Next up is Eyes Wide Shut. Controversial, but it could be my favourite Kubrick film.
I'm not going to argue with that. I like it.
Yeah.
It's one of the few Kubricks I've not seen.
Oh, it's brilliant, Roy. It's really good.
That and Barry Lyndon.
Yeah, I've not seen Barry Lyndon either. I've not seen like the earliest stuff. So is it The Killing?
The Killing's
and Paths of Glory. I've not seen either.
The Killing's brilliant. Paths of Glory is absolutely fantastic.
And obviously, I've not seen 2001 yet either.
I think Paths of Glory. You take films to heart, don't you? I think Paths of Glory will destroy you.
That's a good film, Paths of Glory.
Do you think?
Really good film.
It's Kirk Douglas, isn't it?
Yeah, he's amazing in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to try and grab a copy of that. Just had a 4K release, didn't it?
Yeah, it's on Eureka.
Yeah. Next up is Lake Placid. Anyone seen? I've not seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it. I think it's memorable for one scene in it when it eats the cow.
There's a line with Betty White in it which just sticks in my head forever. Which says, "If I had a dick, this is where I'd tell you to suck it."
Yes.
Jesus.
That line coming out of Betty White, you just couldn't make that up.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up is The Wood. Anyone seen The Wood?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
It's a 90s coming of age comedy. Someone mentioned it on a previous stream. I only picked it up recently in CEX. It's got Taye Diggs in, Omar Epps, Richard T. Jones. Yeah. It's just I think it's just about a group of friends that one of them is about to get married and he's having sort of regrets, and it's just about them sort of hanging out and reminiscing about the good days.
Okay.
So yeah, not seen it yet, so I can't really comment on it. Next up is Yandabont The Haunting.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Is that the Zeta Jones?
Liam Neeson, yeah.
Yeah, no, I've only seen the original. I've never seen the remake.
I quite liked it. It's very like cheesy, like a lot of those types of 90s films were, but I didn't mind it.
It's in the
I think
premium
Owen Wilson's character. Yes, on the premium collection. Yeah, I think Owen Wilson's character was a bit unnecessary though. But yeah,
the original.
That Vincent Price.
Yeah.
Yeah, check that out. Have you seen the 99 one, Andy? You said. Can you remember? Yeah.
I prefer the 60s one.
Yeah, fair enough. Next up is Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah.
Been a long time since I've seen it, but I remember it being a decent shark film. One of the best outside of Jaws, I think. Although it's very cheesy.
Yeah.
I don't think you can compare it in any way, shape, or form to Jaws, but it's all right. Again, another one memorable for one scene where they knock off Sam Jackson.
Oh yeah, he's doing his bloody monologue, and then it comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
No, yeah, good film.
Yeah.
Next up is Runaway Bride. Roy, you've seen that, haven't you? You've definitely seen it.
I have, yeah.
Oh, you have?
I have.
I was just saying that as a joke.
No, I have seen it a long time ago, and I don't remember it, but I have watched it.
I'm a sucker for a Julia Roberts, Richard Gere team up. I mean, it's not Pretty Woman, but it's still a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you agree with that, Andy?
Is she on a horse at one point?
That's what she does. She basically runs away and she's rides off on her horse.
Yeah.
And she's like being like at the altar 4 or 5 times, and he's like a journalist that's gone out to basically do like an article about her, but obviously they fall for each other, as one does. Next up, a film that I think even made the Tin Man feel emotional. The Iron Giant.
Yeah, excellent film.
I have watched it. I can't remember it making me emotional, to be honest.
You should. It didn't make you feel emotional.
It's a cartoon.
It's an animated film, Roy. It's a piece of art. I only watched it for the first time this year, to be honest, but I absolutely loved it.
No, I watched it with my son.
Kid.
When my son was little, we watched it, but I don't really remember much about it.
I think Stuart only watched it for the first time recently. But I can't remember what he said about it. But yeah, really good animated film. What do you think, Andy?
Excellent film. Yeah.
Right, we'll end it there because I've got to the end of my page. So we got halfway through, so we can carry on in the next one. But yeah, not done too bad. 3.5 hours. I think that's pretty good going.
It's soon gone by, hasn't it?
Yeah,
I know, it's gone quick. Yeah, it's been really fun. Yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. And yeah, thanks everyone in the comments. Sorry we didn't get the rest of the comments. I don't think we missed too many. But thanks for commenting, everyone that did. Anyway, and yeah, thanks for joining, Roy and Andy. Good to talk to you as always.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, and yeah, we'll be back again this time. Well, not this time. 7 o'clock next Monday. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Bye. Bye.